I know. Eat it.
Going to it.
I'm getting a roto rooter done.
No, no beer.
Going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to be here.
He was like, oh, you're so horrible. Oh, it's
No,
horrible the
he's my
night
rival.
before.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's my rival.
He goes, they're only horrible the night before. Today, I'm not getting it out. Boom.
Yeah.
The night before sucks.
I got
I happen to know it very well.
the gallon size powder. They sent the last one I had was just Miralax that I had to chug.
Yeah.
Basically. Now
Not
that
that
black
black shit, right?
now.
No, that's weird. Mine was just the opposite. The first time was the gallon jug. The second time was the quickie.
No,
Right.
they sent me the gallon
Wow.
jug this time.
When I did it, I started like a late morning of drinking. And what I did was I got a gallon jug of apple juice, put it in there, and boom. I just kept drinking apple juice all day.
You know, this is just big gallon jug of water that I got to add. The powder's already in there.
Through the water. Get apple juice. The gallon's a gallon.
Fluid is fluid. I mean,
Yeah, the idea is you mix it into the fluid and you drink it. And when they gave it to me one time, they said, put it in, you drink a gallon of water or any clear liquid. The guy says, yeah, you use your apple juice. And okay, I'll do that because I did the time before and it was just water and you can taste it. It's like, it just has that, and it's hard to drink the whole gallon because you're like, it's just a suck. There's this horrible aftertaste to it. So I followed his thing and I said, oh yeah, I do the apple juice and I put it in apple juice. I just drank apple juice. That knows the difference. Just drank apple juice. It had that, because it's the medicine in there, it had that weird flavor with it, but it wasn't as,
it was just a weird tasting apple.
yeah, it wasn't this horrible aftertaste. Man, I'm really trying to get this down. It really tastes like crap. So do me a favor, grab your paper towel. Yeah, well, I know he's funny because of allergies and I can't blow because I got no air because my asthma's acting up at the same time. So I've just got this double whammy. Sucks because I was just stuffed up last week. And then after the game, the next day, because he's like 24 hours, the next day I was fine all week until I woke up yesterday morning. Great, it's time for the game. That's nice. Well, it's like, you sick? You sick? You sick? You can't? I said, honey, I'm not sick at all. There's no sickness here. The constant weather changes got my allergies going crazy, so I'll do perfectly fine, and then the weather changes. What happens? My nose is all stuffed up. Guess why? Allergies, all stuffed up. It's not a cold. I said, it's a cold because you're coughing and you're running and all that stuff that comes with a cold. I said, I don't have any of that. Oh, no. Huh. Where I am. Wow.
We are
Where are we?
last week. We just got back from cleaning place.
Yeah, we'll do the first couple of weeks.
Find a way to make it clean.
I think it's just floor, but what you're. Come on, you little.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
When I put the cord down, my, that big block on my cord.
Yeah.
What's my air circulating? My air circulating.
Yeah, so we're gonna need to roll up all new characters because we got TPKs while you were gone.
Yep, that was rough.
Yeah, those bubbling bats. Told you not the best with them.
Yeah.
Did it anyway.
Well, you know, we were
You
tempted.
You rolled good, we rolled poorly, and it
Yeah.
never happened, but it did that time.
Sorry, Mark, you're gonna have to roll up another character.
Mark, he's used to it.
Yeah. He's got it was, you know, no, just now. I just got my computer up and running. The whole vat just exploded. TPK.
What he's not telling you is because they came at the wrong time, and that's when they caught me in the bathroom and the whole vat exploded. And they told me that they all went down.
Yeah, we
We had to re-roll ourselves.
yeah, we struggled.
No, I'm running late getting up because my computer's giving me a hard time. Yeah. Yeah. You so did you see I showed you where I got those from.
Just ordered some.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They're expensive. I was
What were they, like $25 for 10? Something like that?
yeah, for shipping.
Yeah.
Like $36 for 1,000. Mm-hmm.
Shipping it to you.
I don't remember the shipping.
Mm. Yeah, I was like, holy.
I know it yeah, maybe. Yeah, I yeah, nearly 30ish range.
37.84.
Yeah. Oh, you finally put, tape on them?
Some of them. Not all of them. It's a work in progress, as it were.
Oh, if I had known you wanted to do that, I would have taken them all and gotten them all laminated.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Take the rest of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'll take them.
I had that. I have this Stick-A-Mon laminate, but it you never get it to be even. That's still going to work good for a lot of things. So, yeah, but there's quite a few.
Yeah, I'll take them, get them laminated.
They're not available for tomorrow, but mine.
I'll take them over to Staples.
Well,
I think
that's all of them. Heck no.
Laminated.
You're not coming over tomorrow.
I'll be at work when you guys start.
I know. We're going to a big, huge shepherd for dinner. I don't want to do a shepherd pie.
I am. I'm a shepherd pie guy. Like shepherd pie raw.
Yeah.
Friend of ours makes it called the Chinese pie. There's nothing fucking Chinese about it.
Nope. But, you know, it's like, Ron and I have this great relationship. I bring the fixings, he does the cooking.
Good thing.
It is. Right, Ron?
Yeah.
So it's a shepherd's pie that we make. Didn't expensive to make. Figured,
Figured $4 a pound for burger and then corn.
yeah. So
Corn,
some
potatoes.
some is like $5 a pound.
No, if you get the 90, 10 or
No. Yeah, you're paying like $7 to $8 to 10. I think I got like 85. About $5. And it's like, all right, so I think it's like I think it was like I think for everything it was like 13 or 14 for the beef. And like another you know, 7 or 8 for the potatoes. We get the pre-done instead of cooking and mashing and stuff. And then it's another there's another like
Yeah, those days of cooking and mashed potatoes are done. I don't do that anymore. When I make potatoes, I'll wash them, cut them, and just make them soft. And I won't go through the whole castle. I just make them soft and enjoy them that way. Maybe because a long time ago I lost the old masher. Where's my masher?
yeah, we got one of those too.
Yeah.
The old ones, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, they work because what I'll do is I'll take that and I'll mash them, and then I'll come back to and
yeah. Anything else is it's a whipped potato.
well, that's it. You know the whipper.
yeah, I prefer
use that
my
after.
potatoes chunky.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I have.
have like chunks of potato in the potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how
When I
like
make them
it.
myself, I never make them.
Like when I get a baked potato somewhere, it's like I'll just use my fork and just mash it and then just
Same thing. Same thing.
but anyway. Mark, you gonna show your butt up tomorrow?
Probably. No, might. Wait, no.
We got food.
Get work. Yeah, work.
Yeah.
Mark, where do you live? You live in Wolfboro, right?
So, yeah.
Where do you live?
Well,
Yeah. Well, that's quite right.
Yeah.
We got guys that work that drive down from Wolfboro to work.
Yeah. So
Just
It is a drop. He has no problem making the drop. It's being able to schedule having the vehicle, because right now they're down to still at one vehicle, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been like that for quite a while. Yeah, we just started looking. Really good.
They always send a couple letters. I get that they say, "Oh, we're going to be doing this and this," and then I get like 2 or 3 of the same exact letter.
Yeah, they want to make sure you get it.
Well, they said that means it's 6 days out from that new letter. I was like, mother.
The only letter I want is Susie being approved for her disability. And haven't heard a word.
Are you going through a lawyer?
No need. It'll take just as long to be a lawyer or not. Yeah, we found out. We went to the Social Security office itself was there. And even they're saying, yeah, you can use a lawyer. It's just going to cost you more money to pay them. But, you fill out the paperwork and you wait. That's it. And we waited like 3 months later. She got the call to go down and do the evaluation with the doctor. So that was an access. We had to go down there, do that. And then we wait again. That's it.
Yep.
The lawyers can make all the calls they want, and they'll say, "Yeah, it's in process. That's it. It's in process. That's all you're going to get."
Yep.
Kind of like when you do your passport, it's in process. Wait, it's in process. Wait, if there's a problem, they'll send you a letter. Just wait. That's all you can do. Nothing less.
All right.
So
Let's see.
in the middle of this month, probably after we do, because we got the Monday thing and then the Thursday thing, so the week after, we'll go down to Social and just do a checkup. We'll just drive down there because it's important.
Yep.
Because I got to yell at them and say, "Hey, I didn't sign up for Medicare, Medicaid. Why are you taking my money? I didn't sign up for it."
Yeah, you get VA.
And they automatically take it. It's like, why'd you do that? I did not, because they send you all the letters, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. And they took it anyway. I got no card. I got nothing, but they're taking the money. Freaking government efficiency, man. You gotta love it.
yeah, we don't pay taxes. They take taxes. Remember that.
Majority of people going, go. Look, he's trying to stop us from paying taxes on money we already paid taxes on. You are taxing my Social Security, which is a tax.
They pull money out
Specifically for it,
and then they
and it's supposed to be tax free, and they tax it.
Yeah.
You damn government! I hate the government.
Yeah.
Should I say I hate the government inefficiency? The things they're supposed to do is perfectly fine. People, you hate no. Like all things, they overdo it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me get.
That's why I love at least the one thing they didn't do is with our VA rating.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tax free. You don't get nothing. You just it just goes into that, and you don't get at the end of the year. You don't get anything. It's all 100% tax free.
Yeah.
It is earned. So you don't report it or anything. It's just there.
It's just filled up. All right.
Yeah, you're coming in from your side over there. That's the last room you're in.
This one?
Yeah, there's a room there. That's the last room you're in.
Oh yeah, that's with the VAT.
The VAT's right at the end. I just sent you to the VAT.
Yep.
You came down the stairs over on your side, went here, and you went towards you. You went north. There was a room that you dealt with the servant, and then you went to the other one, the VAT and the servant, and then you come back this way. So you got that room, and there's the four-way hallway.
All right. Wow. And so this is all new, all three sides.
Right. You where you are, where you put the fridge. That's where you came from. Stairs would be
Back here to the side.
yeah. The stairs are right here.
Okay.
So stairs come down. You went this way, room, and now you're coming back this way.
Gotcha. All right. So as we pop up
here.
Yeah, when you go there, you've got a four-way intersection. The hallway's a little bit longer, but it fits on the camera.
If you peek that side, I'll peek this side,
Sure.
and we should have like,
Yeah. Yeah, they're not long hallways. Yeah, actually, there are about that. Yeah, I'm only off by maybe 10 feet. They're only like 20 feet versus those 10, because you got those like 5, 10 foot hallway areas.
so
Yeah,
we-
it doesn't matter. You can put it right up on.
So we've got that with basically,
Basically
the
that.
hall.
Yeah.
okay,
But you can tell each one opens into rooms of some kind. Uh,
now you got your walls, you can put your little walls first.
I can, but right now my
Give
breathing
me the box.
my breathing difficulty is doing a lot of bending and stuff. It's just rough. It's rough.
Yeah, not a problem. You give me the stuff, and that's what I can do.
There you go. Ugh.
Okay,
Perfect. We got wall.
just wall.
It's stuff.
And stuff.
So I don't know how far off it goes in this direction, but I've got that.
Yeah, it goes same thing, and then it opens up into
Another room?
it opens up into a room here. But we'll depend upon which way you go. Is what I'll play out. But that opens up into it. Like I told you, even on the map, I don't care if you say it is. It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's just
All right, just tell us which way not to go to get to the DBEG.
whichever way you were originally, don't go that way.
There you go, Ron.
Well,
Because we tend to do that a lot. That works.
Yeah.
That will
just
work.
move your wall a little further. That's fine, because I
There's a
can
door.
squeeze it up. There's doors at each. There we go.
We got stuff. If we need stuff, we got stuff.
Right.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Ron,
With my,
you're not going to eat today?
I'll eat, but the problem is, if I stay stuffed up, like if it doesn't clear up, I stay stuffed up with the asthma.
Yep.
My eating is like cream of wheat or something I don't have to stop and chew, because when I try to stop it, I'm
breathe.
not breathing.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
I didn't
We'll
even
go.
go to the gym yesterday because I said, look, I'm trying to do, I just can't, I can't catch my breath, and it looks like today's going to be another coffee.
So we have 3 directions we can go.
Correct.
So
Do we hear or see anything in either direction?
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
So
Okay.
if
So-
there's something actionable,
In this one here, you
Yeah.
can put in some stuff. Because in that one, there's a crates of supplies. Right around.
so it's kind of like a store area.
Yeah. So I don't know what all kind of stuff I have in there. I just grabbed one of my boxes.
That looks like a bunch of.
Yeah, you just put a bunch of stuff in there. It's just a supply crate. So I don't have the dark servants. So these goblins will be my dark servants. They're about the same size.
Stuff.
Yeah.
It's just stuff.
Well, it's mainly when you move around, it's going to come onto something or duck behind something. That's why I like to lay the stuff out.
Well, in that case, well, we'll go ahead and put it like that. Behind and in front.
okay.
So
Yeah.
now this is just random. So wherever they land, is you can put them as close as they can, because it's 4 of those.
Yeah.
Use this guy because he definitely is different than everybody else.
And boom, boom.
And use the cobalt so I can have something totally different. There we go.
All right.
And you can hear them talking, but their language is a deep speak. So you can't.
Deep speak, you know, like undercommon, basically.
No,
Oh,
deep speech and undercommon are two different languages.
okay.
So we don't hear anything from this one.
No.
And nothing from that direction.
You keep looking, do you? You
Well,
keep looking, do you?
exactly.
We're just making sure that we don't,
It is my job, so I guess I'll just have to accept it.
Because when we engage one group, the noise generated will probably pull from the other room. And we will need to know this.
You do not hear anything.
Okay.
A second, from the one closest to Rick over there,
And
not to be mistaken with Tony.
Yep. Not the Tony.
That's not the Tony. You hear bubbling and
Flat and
flattering.
from
It's the same. No, from the one closest to not the Tony.
okay.
The same kind of noises you heard from the bat. The
okay.
same kind of, like it's mud bubbling.
Yep.
But you do not hear anything coming towards me.
Okay. So
But you hear these folk over here, they are talking.
yep. So everything's said and done. And
Everything
actually
was
we
said
actually
and done.
so we actually see one
Oh, I'm sorry. They speak umbral.
umbral. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
One of
one,
those super rare.
two, so we can see two, but we hear more than that.
Yeah, you could hear. And they're not paying attention to the hallway air. They're kind of looking around. That's why you can look and see them, but their passes aren't even going to pick up on you because they're busy with their own
All right. So
their own.
I turn around and hold my finger up. Mark, I hold my finger up. Say,
yeah, I could just see it. Hey Mark, I'm holding my
This is where I am charging and screaming.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we're
he
gonna do.
does.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Calling Ghostbusters. All right.
All right.
Initiative.
So I'll take this and put it on the close up. Why sometimes I wish I was an expert. I have several cameras and everything going, and I could just change camera locations as needed. Yeah. Okay. You'll all have to excuse you guys though I'm talking. I've got actually 4 people on. I'm so excited about that.
right.
But those are on, you have to excuse my wording today. My allergies have me majorly stuffed up, and then my asthma on top of that, just making things very rough for me. It is the season.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
All right. So it is initiative time
It is. This is a
because we're gonna. And now, are we gonna get a surprise round?
no, because you're charging in. That allows them to go, huh? It to get the surprise, everybody has to be quiet. And
Yeah.
then you roll your quietness. Right now, you're being quiet. You're coming from one place to the other, and you're looking in.
Alright.
It's about, for instance, if your rogue was ever smart, he'd say, "Everybody stop," and he could sneak in and try to get his 3 attacks before everybody else moves. But he never does that.
No, he doesn't. All right. Initiative of 15 for me.
Let me see here. Oh, I got a nat 20, so I'm right up there. You'd be checked, which is a waste. I hate that on my initiative, by the way.
I would rather you have that on your initiative.
I'd rather not. I'd rather have a 1 initiative with a 20 on the return. But let's see here. So 22.
Still be,
13. You beat me.
Boom.
What was your initiative roll?
13.
Minus 1 is 12. So have him go before me. Oh, wait, no, I'm a 15.
Yeah, you're 15.
I'm a 15. Sorry.
I'm a 13.
Sorry. My roll was a 13.
Coven, 70, that's over.
Oh, that was just over here. Yeah, just some scrap paper for you. You've got this here too, but that was
All right.
was over here.
All right, so. All right, Mark.
Yes.
You go first.
Alrighty.
I don't have, because Jared is on the couch, I can't position my laptop there to get the, no, maybe I can.
You're,
Hold on a minute. You know what?
you're on the right.
We're always on the side of right. What are you talking about? We have a paladin in our group. We
You're
are
always right.
always on the side of right. Hold on a second. I might. Hey, what do you know? All right. All right. You can take a look at Discord. I've got the overhead. The YouTube has the room with the bad guys, but
Okay, so we are.
yeah. So you sir are here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you move
20, 25.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25 will get you there, so you can hit this guy, and then you can move back. You're this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. That's right. You have reach. All right. You can hit your guy, and then are you going to back up 10? Or are you going to stay there?
Yeah, I think that word. Alright. Ooh, I rolled a 14. That 8. No, 20 something. I'm assuming it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Alright. Right.
No surprise. But you get your, yeah, you get, yeah, oh, your bugbear before they attack thing.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 7 plus 4, so 11 piercing damage. That extra surprise makes the
No,
gate roll. Alright. So. 12 radiant damage.
All right. Yeah, you go in there. It gives that look of shock and awe just as you stick them.
Suck it off.
There's a 12 hit any other?
Depends which way you're going.
Well, let's see. You have, well,
I don't know that.
here, from here, or even here, here, yeah, here, you'd be able to see this guy. Range 10 away.
Right?
10 away from the other guy.
Okay, then with a 12 hit back up.
Which one? No.
No, no, the cobalt myth. No. Or the cobalt figure myth.
The radiant beam, yeah.
I like the dice.
Thank you. Trying to think of where I just ordered those. Let's look it up now.
Not Soul Splitter.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he already moved you back. All right. So he just turned. He goes into a quarter. Just uses that quarter shot.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he'll go here. This guy moves to here. Upside down. The ADHD says you can't. ADHD screams you can't do that.
It was just a box.
Yeah, no, but ADHD
I know.
is just that out. Let's see here. We'll keep him as cover. And he's like, hey, what about me? Yeah, they really can't do much more. But he'll just go to here because he's got those guys kind of blocking stuff. There we go.
All right. So it looks like only 4 can do something.
All right. So the guy straight up, he's going to shoot straight up.
Yep. To hold it.
No.
With your new
Oh,
armor with your new armor class.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
No,
Oh, sorry.
a 13 ain't going to hit
Nope.
anybody.
Doesn't matter.
The guy over here.
This guy?
No, my
Oh,
guy
this
here.
guy.
He kind of aims around the corner, does that. He's got 3/4 cover, but he does like that with his light crossbow. 17 straight up. He's shooting straight up.
Armor class, Mark, 17 hit.
Indeed, so.
Okay. This guy over here does the
This guy?
same thing. No,
Okay.
this guy shot. Now he's using that, but he's going to angle it like this. He's
All right,
just
so
going to shoot that way.
he's gonna do the same thing. 3/4 cover.
Right. Dirty 20.
Up against.
Well, he can only shoot. It's a straight shot for him like that versus angling like that. So he's shooting straight here.
So I guess a dirty 20 on you. On you. Mark. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on Mark. Dirty 20.
The dirty 20.
Yeah, that's 20 more than 19.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because
Yeah,
you know,
it's
with
like
all
these crossbow bolts are flying all over the place, and one gets you solid in your shoulder for 9 points.
well, with the new map these days.
Oh,
Is that right?
9.8765.
Does that stop any attack or just melee?
That's
Sometimes they specify.
I know. That's a good question.
That was a good question.
He is checking the wrong.
You can check it. There's 9 points, so you can take 5 or give him 5. All 9 need to be accounted for. If it allows that, like I said, it is a light crossbow.
And then, storage.
I just give the numbers. You mark down your damages. I trust you.
Well, your dodge makes it 4. I say 5. Your dodge makes it 5. So he's gonna find out if this goes against ranged as well. And if
Okay, the one in the back. Yeah, this one. He's going to shoot straight up. This would be
This one?
Yeah.
okay,
He just.
Yep.
That 20.
you know, do you have avoid previous injury as your spell? Oh well.
So when he's ready, just remember that crossbow. If it works, he's like trying to knock that crossbow a bit out of the way of the other guy, whether he can or not. But for theatrics, it works because he opens it wide up. He's having a solid right in his chest for 13 points. So make sure he remembers.
This says when a creature you can see hits another creature within 5 feet of you with an attack roll.
Yeah, that's
you take a
it.
reaction.
Yeah, with an attack roll. So
All right, so
So you're gonna minus 4 points from the
5
damage.
minus 4 is 1. You take 1, and he takes 13.
well, he uncanny dodged. There were 9 points.
9,
The uncanny
so he
points
took
were
5.
4. So he took 5.
Right,
There's still 4 left.
right. He prevents 4, so that
He
leaves 1.
prevented 4. Okay.
So
And I take 13.
no, you don't. Remember, you've got the ring going. You take 7. I take 6.
He's solid hit.
Yep.
All right. And the other guy, last guy.
There's 2 guys left.
Two guys left.
Back in this one
Okay.
and this one. If I had to make, I had different, just because it's straight up, so it's gonna be straight up to Mark. DC 13 wisdom save.
You better learn 6 level, then you get your prison. Prison's what, plus 2? Plus 3. Nice.
All right. Oh, he's early. The guy, excuse me.
Yep, you deal with your business.
Yeah, he said around 10.
Time out, time out, time out.
Well, it's 9:45.
You guys, doors open, clean it all out. There you go. Okay. If the running okay, I'm gonna show the lady down and you'll see that the brand new oil tank is yours.
Wait, just let me. Wow, okay, I think the one that saving up for a new firm. Like our buddy Steve, and friend Steve of ours, the service, he's a service tech. Last year when he serviced our furnace for us, he said, you guys have a crack in your furnace. Like you're on borrowed. Like, so I would, start. I started thinking about it. So,
About 12, 18 years.
I think after every 5 3. Like, yeah, so 5,000, right? So, I'm not looking forward to that. But we're saving up for that and fun stuff.
Oh,
Well, and I finally got a car in heavy duty instead of monthly.
Mhm.
Well, it went up for monthly thing.
he failed, right?
He failed.
Roll 6 and tell him that psychic damage.
I'll let Rick roll that. You just got Rick rolled.
7.
7 psychic.
That's psychic. The guy looks at him and he feels this pain in his head. Oh, the thing it seems to just.
What you like to do to others, they did to you.
And so
He's muted, so he's
All
all right. 7 psychic. Yep. You got blood coming out your nose.
Well, hopefully he'll know, he'll realize like, oh, we can get that lot of even.
we're gonna pay a ton of money by
Yeah.
because it's all interest.
But they said they'd be here anywhere between 10 and noon, and usually that means they'll get here around 1 in the afternoon.
But it's nice to see within.
All right.
And the last guy. Whew. We're just gonna pick on the guy who's been hurt, and that is Mark.
Mark, you're being picked on by Ron.
He's the only one that has that has been hit look about him. I don't think an 18 hits. I think I missed
No,
him by one.
19.
Yeah, he sees his spiritual weapons go up and just right above his head.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go to this.
Yep. Replying to Tony saying, "Have a good game."
All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, flip the page.
Oh my
Aha.
God, Mason, look at her body.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, Why don't we do it this way?
Do whichever way you decide to do it, as long as you do it the way you're going to do it.
Well, I'm gonna do it that way.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. All right, so because can you please roll a d6 for me? D6. All right, so the three that I can see is here, here, and here. Three quarter, three quarter, three quarter. This guy, he peeked out around, but I didn't.
Right, he just peeked and then went
But
back.
these guys have three quarters, and this guy's in full view. But so are
Right.
these guys. But these three,
Well, those two have 3/4 too. They're behind those.
yeah. But I can still see their heads and stuff.
Yeah.
I can still quote unquote
Oh,
see them.
see them. Okay, it's a
It's a
target that you, it's a vision.
It's a vision
Cover
thing.
doesn't count.
But these three gents right here, I know it's a saving throw, and I know it's going to be DC 15. And it is a charisma save, DC 15.
Charisma. Okay, DC 15. The first one is a base 15.
Okay.
The second one, I don't care. That's a 4. You ain't gonna make it. The third one is a base 18. So the middle guy takes.
All right. Well, it depends. Is there charisma a negative? Because that 15 would fail if it was a negative.
Positive.
Ooh, okay. So this guy's a failure. All right. So
Their charismas are the highest. That 15 was an 18. That 18 was a 21.
saw.
And the 4 was a 7.
Okay. He is cursed. Whenever he makes an attack roll or a saving throw,
Yeah, I know it's mine 4.
well, D4, but yeah.
Well, I think of the 4.
Yeah. So whenever, yeah,
He has been coasted.
they have,
You coasted me.
I done did. And then,
Placed it.
and then I go ahead and if they can use three quarters, so can I.
Yeah, you use the 4 to use the wall. 'Cause that's like ducking like this, just putting your head out to look.
Yep.
It's like anybody in any quarter.
All right. So, any bonus action?
Yes, bonus action. Always need more coffee.
Well, you said no that first time.
No, you
around.
have to need bonus action. Bonus action is you always need more coffee.
This is true. Right, that's not a bonus. Oh, I like that, and with it being a cantrip, I like it even better. Not that it's gonna make this same guy.
Poor guy.
Yep, because he failed dex saving throw.
Yeah.
You want me to roll the 4?
Yeah, I don't care. I'll just roll the number here. I got a set.
Nice, -4.
Yeah, I mean.
All right,
the
so-
base is a 6. So.
All right. Its speed is halved.
Ah, he ain't going anywhere.
I know, but
He's up against all these crates and stuff. and Like I can't go anywhere.
well, that's a beautiful thing.
That's why I said when I randomly throw stuff in there, they're so high you can't
Yep.
crawl over them.
But it's like, yeah, pick up the guy that he is quote unquote bubbled. But yeah,
Oh,
now it is not the Tony.
oh, Viking Man. Hello, Viking Man. Hey, yeah, I like his better. You know, bonus action. We all need more coffee. Help action. Big mug of coffee.
You want
If
me?
you're my game Viking, that would be an inspiration right there. Damn well straight. Especially with my asthma, my allergies.
Well,
Fucking killing me.
You had somebody bring one to you, right? So that's why I offered to get you one earlier.
Yeah. He remembered me this time. He was such a nice guy. He remembered me, my son forgot, even after I told him.
I remember you, but later.
Yeah, when my allergies and asthma like this, the appetite,
Yeah.
it just kind of goes away.
It does.
So I said, my wife says, "You're so sick." It's not sick at all. It's just that time of year.
But when beer has wheat, right?
Yeah, you can, you have wheat. You have wheat. Yeah. So you
Oh, Viking man, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was Tony.
Viking Man is Tony?
They said I'm in your Friday game, so it's just, I didn't know. I had
There's
no
a
idea.
distinction.
I gave it to him already.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it.
What's up, Tony?
I didn't know.
Is he watching from work?
I guess. That
Really
that must be why he said enjoy your game. I didn't know he was Viking. I had no clue.
All right. So basically, you can hit. The thing is, you can go 1, 2, 3, and you could. This guy's at 3/4 cover. That's plus quarters.
Of course, I'm clueless, man. I don't know.
Same thing over here. He's at 3/4 cover. But you could come up here to hit this guy, but this guy would have an attack of opportunity were he to back up. So 1, 2, 3, and you can back up and attempt at +4 cover. Right. +4 AC.
Yeah. The only one that's been hit so far is really the guy straight up. He's looking the open. He's looking everybody pounded.
Or you can go up to hit him. So, but your choice.
Either charge up, get it to melee, have fun with it, or run up and back up.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Come on, Paladin.
Over here.
Stop being a wuss.
And we'll
Heck yeah.
attack this guy. That's gonna hit. With your bonuses? Yep. 15 plus. Plus a bunch. So Tony, are you watching from
He's watching from work.
Take
Yeah.
10 points of piercing damage the first time. 17 hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. These are your die for me.
And then another 10 of piercing. Another. You know what? I'm gonna stay right there.
All right.
Hold it.
You finally get to move. See how many things can I move? 30. So you're here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, right up in his face. Got 9. Plus,
All your bonuses.
and he no longer has 3/4 cover.
No, that.
yeah, I forget what the bonuses are. That
I had it written right on your sheet there, kiddo. Go to the weapon, and you have everything you need.
You
Right at your
are
beck and call.
right. So your Warhammer, your +8 to hit, and that you 8 and +8 damage. So that's 17, buddy.
so yeah.
17. I don't see it.
Oh yeah, these guys here.
For
New guy. Oh yeah, if you look at your sheet, you go in there, especially that Warhammer, because you got that +1. And the damage of Warhammer is the average damage of both weapons.
Yeah, the big ones anyway.
Yeah. So if I stick with it, you're +1, he's doing 8 on top of whatever else he rolls. Just because it just bashes guy. You hear bones break, you get so hard. Okay, top it around.
You get your second attack.
Fifth level. You get a second attack.
oh,
Just like you did. That you missed.
Right, well, no, I rolled for it.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Yeah, plus all your bonuses, it's only a 12. These are the die for me.
6 plus 8. 14.
Yeah, that's like half damage is worth out. Wham, wham, bones break, spit blood, but you know they're fanatics.
Alright, so now Mark. You have. Yeah, 20 will put you here.
Now, does he get,
Then
if you move
Oh,
away
yeah.
from this, is that an attack of opportunity or?
No,
It's a, it's a
it's a spell.
Spell.
It doesn't-
So you have 1,
he can free action move it. That's all.
2, 3 that are within. But for you, 2 of them are in 3/4 cover. And but
One's
one,
wide out in the open, and that's the one that if you hit it hard enough, you can go
Yeah,
down,
it-
depending upon your damage curve.
yeah.
He's one that spit blood, can barely move, wobbling.
And you would get your sneak attack.
sneak
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
Swing, better.
So 19.
Oh yeah, he's not hard to hit.
I'm assuming you're
All
gonna
right.
go ahead.
So, yep.
19.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, he was ready to drop. He cut them right down.
May I assume that you're gonna back up? That you're gonna do your bonus disengage and back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
They don't hit nothing.
So now do you back up?
then, or do what?
No, someone would be there to hit you if you don't back up. If you do back up, no one will hit you.
Okay.
All right, now it's their turn.
Yeah, okay. So money's down, money's down. So what's straight up on Jared? No. Spaghetti, but we're going to fix that. Okay. 18 ain't gonna hit. So that's the miss.
All right.
So we get to a flat. 21. I don't think a 21 hits. I think I need a 22 to hit you though, Jared. But
Jared,
pay attention. That's up top. That's hit point. No, arbor class. 19? No. Down.
We'll wait over 20.
Oh, 22. 22, yeah. Remember if it's 21 or 22. Okay. So now we'll go to Sir Paladin. I don't think so.
throw the shield up real quick.
Wait. Okay. Sacred Slave, what does that do?
That's a deck save on the defender.
All right. So let's do that. Saves are, I just feel like looking it up. That's why I asked you. Only 11. They're not exactly powerful.
For who?
Oh, Paladin, straight up.
Deck save 11.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything, or is it a half
No.
thing? That's just a second attack.
It's a cantrip. So it's
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Move. Is that the freebie?
Well, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, but that I rolled a 5. I think swinging around that. Do you think these guys? Okay, well, he doesn't care about shooting in melee. He's going to fire from there. He doesn't care. Total misses. No one in there, so he's not even hit his brothers. And that guy, is there anything nice you can do? Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Now he'll look good up at the paladin too. DC 13 wisdom.
So this is the guy that shot into melee?
No, yeah, no.
This guy shot into melee.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna fill that one with a 3.
You know, you can't tell that he's doing. He hasn't done anything. He's been sitting with a crossbow like this. That's all he's been doing.
Which
So
guy is this?
This guy.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
That guy
so
there-
he's not making any
Done. He's
Okay.
he's just like this with the crossbow. He's just doing this
but he's
thing.
not shooting.
It looks like he's looking for a clear shot. He's not taking a chance of firing into melee when the other one did. That is what you can see. I'll be 3 points a second. He didn't do a lot to you.
No, that's 2 points a second and one.
No, you can't stop psychic.
no,
or
it's
is it all
all it's
damage?
all damage.
Okay. I mean, I don't care. I'm hitting 2 for the price of 1, so I can live with it. Oh, that's the way I see it.
Yep.
I'm getting a 2 for 1 shot here.
Super.
Yeah, that's all my people.
Okay.
My couple. Oh. Yeah, it's like a little headache you just got.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This guy. My shadow 14.
Where?
This guy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
My shadow reaches around, touches him.
Or reach out and touch someone.
Yes, I do. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and just say hi. All right. 11 and 3 is 14. Right, and that my my bonus action to this guy. That was the same deck save, I believe it was. DC 15 for bubble. Dexterity, yep.
That's better.
Okay. So he is half movement. It's cantrip, so it's only till the end of his next turn. So, and that's me, not the Tony. I mean, it's spelled if you want to be avoid grievous.
So we're gonna will be closed. I'll stay in contact with you guys. I'm going to attack this fellow right here.
Just got shadowed.
Yeah.
So 19 will hit. And
Oh yeah.
14 will hit as well.
Yeah. These are the die for these. They're pretty easy to hit. They could just take a hit because of level, but they're easy to hit. They just got leather armor on, so you're slicing right through it.
21 points of piercing damage. What was that? Die for me.
Die for me.
Um, just thinking we'll call them the diaper babies.
So back in our old AD&D days, our hirelings, we called them die for me, because that's literally what you do. So they died
You threw them
for
away.
you. You threw them into melee and everything, and they died so you could live.
Okay, that's my side.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but we always loved the term die for me.
All right,
Or
hold it.
red shirt.
No, we really didn't call it red shirts back then. That came later.
Hold it.
Did you do your damage already?
Yep.
He's still.
I don't remember who came up with it, but it just kind of stuck with me for me.
That's one hit.
8 and 8.
No, 8 plus 8 is
Yeah, 16. I believe 7
plus 8 is 15.
I'm guessing that's gonna hit.
Oh yeah, they're easy to hit.
4 and 8 is 12. So
28 damage. Right, one round.
how much what health does this guy even have left?
You should kick me in the tail.
That's gonna be the one thing I do.
Oh yeah, you hit him so hard. It hit one arm's hanging loose, and he's coughing blood. He's
This is where I pull out my short bow and just whack him on the top of the head.
you do the movie thing. Go.
All right.
Whoa.
Goes to top of the round, Mr. Mark. Go lockpick. Finish these guys off. This guy?
Yeah, it looks like a top knot to him. Yeah.
It does look like a top knot. All right. So you can come here. Yep. Because we got our paladin is there.
Just
Yep. How bad are you hurt? I'm only down 9 points. Okay.
yeah, because he's been taking half. He should be hurting, but he's
Alrighty.
Good.
Radiant hit.
Is that your sneak attack?
Yeah.
yeah. And again, that one looks like he's teetering, blood gushing.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care where you hit, don't hit me. And back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You don't have to. We can leave you right there.
We can leave you where the guy can hit you.
Okay, the one on Holden, because he tries to run away and he all has to do is piss on
They're
you.
attacking you.
So
No.
he will hit. That's a 20 plus, so I know that'll hit.
22? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 20 plus.
How much damage is he gonna do to me?
Anybody have a look? Okay, now what else? What attack? What attack? Yeah, this one.
What happened to my page I had with
And what over on the other side? Nope. If not.
I don't know. I never touched it.
I had information.
What do you look for?
I never touched it.
This book.
Well, just keep going. Just,
I know.
that's
Wondering how. So I got 50 hit points.
Anyway, he'll only give you a little dick before, and that sickle just kind of slices
Just say you gotta give him a little.
the arm a little bit.
Yeah, I. Oh, too old there.
No. How many arrows did I have? I think it was 29, if I recall.
Okay. The one on the paladin,
No, right, 29.
23?
I think it's something.
23 is my AC.
Oh, that's crazy.
Almost, because you're about to like hit me. I kind of rolled my plate in the way. I'm like,
Not 23, but with the, you get +1 for, that include that?
that includes the,
Yeah, 23 is a 33 is a 33.
Yeah, I know.
Beats it.
Now I was disappointed because if it was 23 and then the warding bond gives +1.
you got me with 23.
Yeah, you're so confident that sickle comes in and really gets you good on the neck. It's the fact that goes 5. But it gets you there, it does a nice slice in your neck. And
So
of course,
five
because
damage.
it's
So
D4 plus 1, that's what they do with the sickle.
that's 3 to you and 2 to me.
And of course, the second, the downward swing is the total bit.
Look at him. Just,
Try to hit you with the spiritual weapon. Nah. You ain't gonna hit anything. Let's see here. Do the wisdom DC 13 save.
talking to me, correct?
Yeah, it's only because you're the most wounded.
Good. You included the +1 save for.
Yeah, I rolled.
He's got it.
I rolled a 3.
You know, 3 plus 8.
Yeah, Taka.
Yeah, 5 points. And you keep
So
Yeah.
3 points.
as you keep feeling this, something just keeps hitting you in the head. Ow, ow,
Well,
ow.
3 to you.
The crossbow straight across.
Stop giving me a headache.
This is-
I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
Okay, he's on the phone, so oh, never mind. He's back. And this is all because you just have to beat a straight up target. DC 11 wisdom saving throw. Get that. And let's roll that nice 3. I like that.
Nope. Yeah, 6. So
6 plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
6 plus 1.
oh.
7.
Bill,
Sit down.
sit down.
Yep.
I sit down.
He sits down.
Well,
He sits down.
he sits down on his action.
No, this is what happens. Bang. Sit down.
Okay.
So I sit down.
It's
now I'm
like
sitting-
complete, it's
I'm
like
sitting
completing
Indian
his
style.
movement.
Okay.
That's what that is.
So I'm sitting Indian style. I don't know. I
You can still defend yourself and everything, but you sit down.
sit down.
And it lasts until the end of your next turn.
Why are you sitting?
I don't know.
He was told
Forward,
to.
comfortable. I don't know.
Told
Uh,
to sit, so I sat. I don't know.
The command actually wasn't sit down because it's only one
Yeah.
word. It's actually sit.
Okay,
Sit. Boom.
like that.
I don't care what the wording is. It doesn't matter because it lasts until the end of his next turn. Whether he sits down or sits stand, at the end of his turn he stands up. It doesn't matter. I can't go until then. It's irrelevant.
Right. But the only question that I have is, did he say it? Was the command given in a language he understands?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't coming
Not a problem.
because I had to look. They speak common and Umbral.
Okay.
That's
No.
why. That's before I did it. I had to look. They speak 2 languages. Umbral is the language they're talking to each other, but they also speak common.
Okay. Because of, yeah,
That part I remembered. You have to understand the language. Yep. I was like, okay, can they do it? Oh yes, they actually speak common
okay.
because they deal with people in the surface who do sneaky peeky things. So they speak common and their natural language. So absolutely.
Whatever you guys do, don't sit down. This floor is not comfortable.
All right, so
That's the people I had left. That was everybody.
the attack of opportunity.
He'll try, but he ain't gonna get nothing. 16.
Well, before I move up here, I cast spiritual weapon. Spirit guardian. That's the one where they go everywhere around me, and then and DC 15 deck save for this guy.
14 plus, but roll your D because I got to do that.
No, no, he's not. He's not. He's not under the Bane spell. The only one that did is dead.
Oh, okay. All right, I got a 16.
Okay.
That's why I didn't do the math because it made it by one, but
Yep.
it's gonna.
No, he's not hobbled.
Okay.
But next go around, everybody's gonna take damage.
Yeah.
Guardian.
Viking bag. Now I know I. What do you? The power word share.
Yeah, yes indeed. Okay. Now it is not the tone.
We'll
First attack.
yeah, we're gonna hit this guy right here first.
You thought it too hard.
Getting tilted. And well,
That's it. That's it.
so that'll hit.
Is it over 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, they were confident, spitting blood, guts
So
themselves.
then I'm gonna take my spear and
Yeah, the other guy,
Mhm.
or
Well-
he's got 3/4.
I'm gonna go for this guy even though he's got 3/4 cover. 11, 13.
No.
No, you-
Would have hit
Wait,
back against the wall.
Hold on a second. He doesn't have
11.
The roll is 11. Your proficiency bonus is 3, and your strength bonus
So it'll be 17.
is 17.
That was,
3/4, that's a 4 point, plus a 13.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
no, he has 1 point of damage.
He
left
only,
on.
yeah, he's only 1 point.
Okay, yeah, just for shits and giggles, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
He's
that's
dead.
like you sit there and you go, "Hey, you, what?"
Yep. All right. And then it goes to Holden.
All right, so. Or should I just go around the
We'll move them
corner?
around the corner. Eliminate their 3/4 cover. At least for that game.
So now do I stand up?
Yeah.
At the end of your round, you stand up. Yeah.
All right. Hello there, little people.
The sad part about that is, it commands you to sit down to stand up, but it's still your full act. It's like you can't move afterwards.
The 19. The 19 hit.
Pretty sure.
That guy.
Yeah.
The hunchback looking thing.
Punch, dude. 5 plus 8.
13. Yeah.
5 plus 8, 13. So that.
13 misses. Ooh.
Okay, so I hit
You
one.
hit the road, but you feel a stink underneath.
All right. Mark. Lockpick. You can come up here, and the kobold is you can reach, and you've got me next to him.
No, What?
Yeah.
And bring it.
You're right.
Okay,
Okay.
They died. Status death.
yeah.
So this guy has got 3/4 cover. This guy's got 3/4 cover.
No, let me. There we go.
So the last two guys have 3/4 cover.
Exactly.
Plus
That-
4 to the AC.
Oh. Bro.
So which one? Which one? The barrel guy or the axe guy? The axe guy. All right.
Max damage plus the roll.
That's making roll the moon.
Alright.
Still, damage is damage.
Okay. Beginning of their, so if that's the last of his turn, it's the beginning of their turn, they
Yeah.
wisdom save DC 15.
Wisdom save. We'll go over there.
What, the
Yeah.
cobalt?
Yeah, then I will roll 5.
All right. And then
And over there is a 14. But let me check the wisdom. Plus 0. Oh well.
the second one. Third one. Yeah. the third.
Yeah, that 40.
Okay. So for those who failed, 17. For those who passed, 8. And that's a DC 11 con save for whoever's holding the spiritual weapon. Concentration set.
Okay, there go.
No concentration.
Well, I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Did I take it off the board?
No.
Okay.
Am I complaining?
Yeah. In your head. I can hear it.
I did not know that you rolled. That's all.
Yeah. The guy who's controlling that, he has a damn good wisdom.
The Constitution.
No, he has a damn good wisdom. I don't care about the Constitution.
You don't care about the Constitution?
No, because all their constitutions are good.
Okay.
He has a damn good wisdom. Because wisdom stuck in my head, so damn it, he's got a damn good wisdom. And they got good constitutions. All their constitutions are +2. They're tough. That's why they got hit with. All right. First we'll go over there. What the heck did he do? Yeah. You know what? Just because you've been working DC 11. You go to move, you're frozen in place. It cannot move.
What was the command? Freeze?
It wasn't a command, it's actual hold person.
Oh.
You are held that's
All right.
until the end of your next go. He has to re-roll.
Actually, I think. Oh yeah, he gets the re-roll. That's right.
Yeah, he gets to re-roll at the end of the next turn. Or a minute.
Yep.
But DC 11, it's like, I'm going to keep picking on because they can't roll those saves. Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to keep going. Okay, so
I mean, can I say anything?
you can talk and everything. You just can't move.
Something then, right?
Right, you could, if it's verbal, if you can do spells and stuff, you can still defend yourself. It's just that you can't come forward
Okay.
or move backwards.
No, you're paralyzed. Which
No,
means,
yeah, paralyzation is totally different.
no, whole person. Succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for
Oh.
the duration.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed condition.
Well, yeah.
I haven't succeeded in so many spells. I don't freaking know.
I'm glad I could help you out with that.
But I'm glad you could too.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I don't have any inspiration to help that would.
Yeah, can't move or speak.
Oh, well, all right. I guess I
Any
will.
strength of dex is automatically failed. Do the attacks have advantage? So the attacks that have advantage, fine. I'll just sit back and go ahead and shoot that crossbow at you.
which crossbow?
Go over here.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? He has advantage. It is. You're able to. Well, you're paralyzed. 18.
Nope.
You don't have no dex bonus, right?
No.
As all armor, so I don't think
Yeah.
you have
It's okay. I don't have a dex bonus anyway.
Yeah, the only thing you subtract is your dex bonus. It doesn't say that in here, but that's an assumption thing because if you cannot make dex, you can't move.
I with something like that, Ron, I always interpret that as you also do not get your shield bonus because you can't bring your shield out.
Well, I allow the shield because you're in combat. You're using like this anyway. So it's a question of interpretation. Let's say last turn he did the shield block. He'd be like this,
Yeah.
but he didn't, so he's like this. So that's one of those flow things. Because I say with the shield up like this, he's charging in, so I'd give him the shield. But if he had just block damage, he'd be open like this because he knocked it out of the way.
Fair
So-
enough. Fair enough. You know, it's just one of those things where.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go with the flavor of
I mean,
what the person
But it
did.
still would have missed because
It's still this. It
It's
doesn't
plate
matter.
or miss, right?
you've got plate, regular plate,
Yeah, it's still just
But you-
pokes against your plate.
plus you get the +1 for the
For the ring.
So
ring, so that would have been a 19 versus the 18. Yeah. But that's how I would have interpreted it.
all right.
'Cause
Well, it
Um,
would have been 20 because I get +1 for my.
Oh, you're a warhorse.
yeah, you can try to get him to DC 13 again. So keep failing, please.
That's fine.
Keep failing,
Oh,
please.
would you like me to? Would you like me to fail?
The guy who said, yeah,
No,
No, I got a 19 that time.
just I'm like, I'm tired of this headache. Oh, where's my aspirin? Aspirin, you think aspirin? Ah.
Good brava. Oh wait.
Let's see here. Yeah, he drops the crossbow, turns towards Jared, and attack using daggers. At 21, I think he's at 22.
That mark?
And total miss.
So he missed.
Yeah, clapped against your
What was
field.
that?
I missed by one.
Huh? Hurt?
What? Mark.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me, Mark?
Yes, we can hear you. Bueller?
Okay.
Bueller?
Oh,
Bueller?
yeah.
Bueller? All right. All right, my turn. All right. Let's see, my turn.
Oh, shoot, I almost forgot just because. I almost forgot spiritual weapon. 22?
No.
Subtract this shield.
You would hit.
It's coming from you behind. Your shield's in front and you're frozen, so you can't move and duck.
Uh,
Yeah, that's why I play with these frozen, so it's like this. It just pops them in the back of the head. Yeah, I can't move.
I'm thinking to myself, you look, I can't touch the little roiler.
And that-
Ready?
The spiritual weapon you see is like a dagger. But all spiritual weapons do the same amount of damage. It's all force damage.
So. $14 hit this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Shocking grasp, the 16 electric. Is he in metal armor?
Doesn't matter.
No.
All right. So 16 electric, and that would be an 11 or better con save if he's got concentration on something. And and
Save, DC 15.
Next save, they say 15. 14, 15.
All right, so he's not hobbled.
Well, Hobble gets rid of their movement, and it's more of an annoyance right now because they got no place to go.
I know.
They're completely surrounded. Any attempt to try and run away is attack of opportunity. They're stuck where they are.
Me too.
Me
All right,
too.
now it's not the Tony. So now it's the end of your turn, so you get to re-roll your saving throw. What is that? 13, 11 or 13?
13.
13.
13 with this. 11 with this.
15 plus.
One guy is 11. One guy is 11. That's up here, and the 13 instead here. So,
All right. So
but you're supposed to keep failing because it's been too much fun.
I know I had to stop using that dice.
Oh man!
H dice.
How dare you?
Yeah, you know.
How
All right.
dare you, dice?
Hold
Jill.
in. You get to attack again. That's a hit.
8 and 8, 16. It's a 4.
Plus 8 is 12.
Second
Oh,
hit.
this is-
Okay.
So 16.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So you're no longer able. If I can do something.
right. We'll go to the top of the round.
Luck pick. You got the cobalt looking guy right next to me.
All right,
You
I'm ready. Yeah. That's real good. No. See?
will hit. Should anyway. These aren't dragons.
Okay.
Yes, the cobalt looking guy. 17. Okay, you can drop Mr. Cobalt. Yeah, that radiant beam kind of just slices into his head, bursts out his eyeballs, and he drops like a rock.
All right, Mark, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
How's this thing hitting? I was thinking.
I heard radiant beam. So.
Oh, no. No. Now you get your radiant beam if you hit him with the front stick. They're all at 3/4 cover, and actually, you can move over here.
Well, he can see them all. It doesn't matter.
Yes, but this would eliminate the 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go to the barrel chested guy or the axe guy?
Nope. You haven't hit with your radiant beam yet.
Yeah, backing the stuff around it, but not it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Beginning of their turn. DC. No. You did not hit with your beam this time. DC 15. Wisdom save.
I both think.
All right, they each take 5. And the guy with save gets a DC 11. Concentration. Okay, we had an earthquake. Called Jared's foot.
Okay, let's see here. He just goes shoot straight up the crossbow
To me, or
to you. You go.
Okay.
This is not through the Beely. 19?
no.
Yeah, so. Slabs against you. The other one turns Jared, DC 13 wisdom save. Nine. That was wisdom. I don't think it's not going to be high enough.
No.
You take 7 points of psychic as you feel the headache. Mark, DC 13
Minus
wisdom save.
7 damage.
Yes, you got 7.
Yeah.
Horrible.
My turn.
DC 13 wisdom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The resolution.
Yes, and Mark, DC 13 wisdom.
Mark, DC 13 wisdom save.
Hit. Take 11 points of psychic damage as you feel this lance of pain in your head. I'll take the. You killed the guy that had it anyway, so they're still safe whether I made it or not. You're dead. 2 slashes against Jared with a dagger. I know a 24 will hit. No, with another stuff. I know 24s will hit.
How much damage?
5 and 7. So 12.
Right.
Yikes! In high damage curve, it would dagger.
Over 50. 47.
Yeah, he's looking rough. Nothing they'll be standing much longer.
My shadow reaches out and heals you for 15. Heals you 15.
The shadow.
Absolutely. That's the one thing I like about this domain of shadow. My shadow has a 15-foot reach at my level right now. I think it like 10 or 11 to go 30 feet. But
Okay.
I can use it to cast touch spells.
Yeah, that's cool. Keep going.
So
All right. So
I will.
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna put you in front of me, Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I can move?
Now that you can move.
Yeah.
If you go. Now that you can move.
I'm taking half your damage anyway.
So how does this work? If I wanted to jump over this or crawl over this, that'd be 10.
5, 10, 15,
15, 20,
20,
because it's
25, 30.
Perfect.
And then,
When you go over it, there'll be a deck. So let's say just a deck.
7.
Okay, put yourself back on this side.
Okay.
As you're going up there, you're jumping up, and you, excuse me, you're going through these. Now they're not even, they're not like stairs, but you get on one and it breaks. That was just it breaks, shatters, and you slip and you fall to the. You fall down, you fall prone, and you land on your back because those old rotted wood stuff wouldn't just shattered and you tumbled down.
All right.
That's all.
Prone then.
And with the guy on that other side, it's like 100% cover because he can't reach up and over. So it's actually a bonus, but a negative for Steve. He's like, oh, the target went away. Okay, I'll get over there.
I mean,
And goes to hold.
big beat.
That's 11.
11,
That should hit.
11 plus. Yeah, you're gonna go right through anything I got.
2 and 8. Okay, that's 10. So I got there 11 plus 8. That will. With 7 plus 8, so 15.
Ow! And he's coughing up blood now. There we go to the top of the round.
Mark.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, Susie's up. You want to offer her?
I'm not moving. I get to her later. If I have to run up to the bathroom, I will. I didn't hear what he said. What did he roll to hit? Too much with the he. Without the ha.
So. Well,
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
He hits him with the radiant out of the eyes, the ears, the mouth, and all the light like you see in movies. Boom!
yeah.
But
Yeah. It's just,
wisdom DC 15.
I don't care about that. Cool down. Is that what you think I'll get a tattoo? Let's see. He's really,
17 points of damage.
Yep, that's enough. He turns, come in with those sickles, and then this drops as the spirit guardian. Just very good.
Me up, please.
Yeah, lung.
Take 5 copper and I throw it at lockpick.
Take a few minutes to do 11 plus your con modifier.
Priority that he's got to do the priority.
No, he went to the.
Oh, I thought he went to
11
the
plus
other.
your con modifier.
I thought he went to the other page.
Did he take damage after I healed him? Did you take damage after?
Yeah,
I
I
healed
hit him with You
All right.
hit with a dagger,
You
you
take-
slice into.
You take you heal 11 points plus your con modifier. So your con modifier is +1, I think. No, +2. So you heal 13 points.
Well, I'm gonna be back to 50 either way, so.
All right.
How many points you got? How many points are you down?
No, he's up to full.
He's up to full.
I'm also up full at this point. So I have to lay
And how about you, Mark? Heal 11 plus your con modifier.
All right. So that's fun. You got that one, right? So
Yes, sir.
full sky, full,
Nice. And I'm down 23.
Okay.
So,
Doctor's kit works like what?
Doc, I can do the doctor's kit to myself. Ron, yes or no?
You can, it's a question of your cause bonus if anybody helps
Yeah,
you or not.
I will.
It's like any first aid, you can first aid yourself.
All right, in that case, I shall first aid myself. Let's see.
I'm gonna write this down because I'm fucking forgetful.
Now I'm only down 8 points.
Healer's kit does how much?
It all depends. The basic healing, the basic medical kit, or first in the book
Yeah.
is your medicine level +2 plus the con modifier. I have
you take 10.
as long as you take 10. I have
Okay, so the say that again.
it's your medicine level. In my case, it's 7.
Yeah.
All right. Plus the quality of the kit. If you have one just from the purchase, it's +2. All right. I've got a doctor's kit that's at +4. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus the con bonus of the patient.
And is that same thing for the doctor's kit?
It's the same doctor's kit is +4, but it's still Susie. I got donut for you. I needed your inhaler.
Well, so I have a healer's kit and a doctor's kit. But
You have both.
I always get mixed up as 1d4, 2d4.
Those are potions.
Okay, that's why I
And those are magical. This is doctor's kit, where we actually go ahead and yeah. And go ahead and do a search of the room.
Oh, there's nothing of worthwhile. It's all rotten junk.
Rotten junk. Okay.
Yeah, they were in there searching for anything useful.
Themselves.
Yeah, what they were doing.
Ah. All right, so. All right. Now the big question is, we can clear that room and clear this room.
before we go through any doors. Yep. I think that's
Good idea.
oh, nothing came to that door, which is a good thing. Ron?
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna
clear this room, because it's an open, and then we're gonna go clear this room.
Okay,
We're just gonna clear those rooms, and then hit the doors one by one.
you got it. So first the room, you check my room number here.
Yeah. So we're clearing this for somebody. For the, where's my note? For the Secret Society people. Yep. So we have a map. So we don't have to worry about getting lost.
Under the guild hall of society of Unta Taga or Tagi or Tagaze. Unta Tagaze.
Yep.
13 rooms.
Okay, this one, it's a little bigger because yeah, good. Just put me a table in there, that stack.
Second stuff. For the table. This works great.
Yeah, in your table. Second, I gotta look at the room again. Yeah.
Storefront cold drop, no, those stuff.
Yeah, the menthol stuff.
What skill you put on the one,
The skill
spell?
avoid grievous injury.
That's what it is.
It's deep. It's a deep magic spell.
Huh.
But
This constant weather changes is driving my everything
the
off the wall.
depending on how it's not listed as a paladin spell, but it's a divine spell. And depending on if they say
If they say you can do define spells, it has to be in your spell list.
right, see, that's the thing. I don't think it's in. Well, let me check. Are you checking it now?
Yeah, I'm
See if
trying to.
Weird. Some of the, Dungeons and Dragons, of New Hampshire, just send me a message asking if I play D&D.
Who sent you the message?
Natural.
Hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons of New
Well, just say yes.
No, my sarcasm gets better. No, I try to play it, but I can't do shit.
With me, I always say no. I don't play it at all. I run it.
Occasionally,
Yeah, I'm just saying that would be my sarcastic remark.
yeah. Make your own assumptions.
Also, the weird question.
Yeah, I'm playing right now. Why are you bothering me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what were these critters? What do we get for stuff off of them for?
The only thing worthwhile is the quote unquote big guy had stage shirt on. That's why it was
Stage
harder
shirt.
to hit.
Right, so a chain shirt, no sickle dagger.
If you want them.
Yeah. How many of what?
The same amount of, that were people there.
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 people. Were they all sickles? Or they all
No, 4 had sickles, 2 had daggers.
2 and 2? 2 of each? Or just
The
one?
sickles had 2 of each, daggers had 1 of each.
So 8 sickles and 2 daggers.
2 daggers.
8 sickles.
Just the one was faster than daggers. The other one, the dagger was a backup weapon. He was throwing out all the spells.
Hey, each of these things can, add up. Okay. Any pocket change on them?
No.
Okay. All right. My turn. I'm gonna disengage the camera for a second because I gotta get past this computer. Everybody else had their script. I gotta make mine. So avoid previous injury.
It turns a nat 20 into a regular hit.
It does. First level divination spell.
A door, maybe.
They're not going to any doors.
And people swear.
Yeah, that's their passive. I hate to tell you. What? That's your DC. If I tell you your DC, sees it then. Why not?
That, yeah,
It's more like a HDSD instead of a PTSD. You have a hold disorder symptom. Yeah, my.
Your refill's brewing. Ron.
Yeah.
All right.
You just dump it in there. They washing my cup.
Well, too late.
You put them.
I don't know if it would have fit underneath.
Oh yeah,
It's
like that.
It's a short.
Yeah.
You got a big tall cup right there.
Don't make me think in the morning. That's when I'm doing everything to breathe and all stuff. Yeah. Totally.
Hey, so something's there.
Right. You go in and there's a humanoid, but it's covered in blotches and boils and lots of worms, like maggots seem to be just kind of dripping and falling off of it.
Okay. Does it look undead? Or no?
I'm not going to tell you this. I just explained what it looks like.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
Hi.
Hi, you like your donut?
I so button.
Huh?
Don't do that business.
She was downstairs talking to the guy.
Oh.
What did he say? Anything?
Huh? You say how long the hit that the machine say out? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not ordering. Yeah. Was there when we got here?
You've been here what, 12 years?
Yeah, I don't know how long for that. I don't know if the guy replaced it before we got here or not.
Yeah.
All I know is it worked.
For now.
I mean, considering everything else is falling apart and I have to replace it because it needs a house, it wouldn't surprise me. I've got the money set aside if I have to. I like to discuss it with you
Oh, yeah.
before, so it's
Oh, yeah.
there. It'll suck, but that's what it's there for.
All right.
So okay.
All right. So now that he said he's hiding.
Oh, hi, you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I told you.
You're welcome.
Okay, you step into this room, like I said, you see this humanoid. It's covered in boils. There's nothing human remaining. Think of a person that well, it's hard to say, but just covered in. Think of it looking kind of like this, only without the teeth. You know, it just covers all these boils and warts and things.
Yeah.
Totally, it's got the eyes and the mouth and everything, and it's human size and 2 arms, 2 legs. But it's like it's just dripping maggots. Go straight to initiative. You come around here.
Straight to initiative. 12.
19.
I got a 12.
Well, let's see here. Okay.
I got a 19.
Oh, okay. You got a what?
19.
Okay. 19. Ties always goes to the player.
Hold
Jared,
Alright.
What's your initiative?
Let's see what let's see if I can roll anything good. 7.
yeah, it's 15 there.
Uh,
So that's people will swap. That's why.
ah,
And then whatever Steve is.
no.
He has a thing called bait and switch. He can switch to initiative with any willing.
Participant?
Yes, please. Oh, it'll be enough. It doesn't matter how much it'll be. It's more for the coffee anyway. And I'm throwing in what was left of this. So I'll let the wife know. Like yesterday, we're not going anywhere today. Go to the gym, but I can't catch my breath enough to do anything.
So while we were coming back over here, I switched to my rapier.
All right. But like I said, you know, Jared has a thing called bait and switch.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter what your initiative. If you roll crap, if anybody wants to switch with you, they can.
No.
But the other person has to agree.
So
This is where we are. So
yeah, if you want to go before me, you can go before me.
What? Want to go? Want me to go right now? I mean, all right.
no,
You're not going to go right now. Somebody go first.
it'll be like that.
Yeah, you can switch with me if you want.
Okay.
All right.
Why not?
All right. So it's not the Tony. It is Govin. Govin goes first. Go, Govin. You know, I can recommend a good dermatologist.
Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
What are you hitting him with? He has immunity.
Command.
Not immune to command. Roll a 2.
Perfect.
Tit for tat. Remember those?
Yeah,
It's a one-word command.
drop,
I did hear.
drop. The target drops whatever it's holding and then ends its turn.
It's the holding anything.
So it looks like it's holding something.
Think of another. That's just the figure I had.
Okay.
It's just got claws. So one word command.
Bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Target moves towards you in the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn moves within 5 feet of you.
If nothing else, it's forcing it to go through him versus anybody else. I'm not going to randomly roll. Where does it go with the target?
Yep.
That's kind of a catch-22, but yeah, if we think about it, that's
Yep. That's true. All right. Is that all you're doing?
That's it.
okay. Let me
So
see.
you're just staying there?
Staying, well, no, you're right.
Yeah, he's of course. I was going to go over the table because direct route.
I know, that's what I was thinking at first, and then he said, you're gonna stay there, and I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah, I was going. Okay, why is it going over the table? Direct route. But it does turn. It just goes to there because that's its
Man.
command.
At least now it doesn't have any cover.
Okay. It comes in trying to claw you, and then they're nasty. I mean, they're like dripping goo. They're not quote unquote poison. It's just it's like he's rotting. It looks like. I know a 13 will hit,
No, sir.
but give me a DC 11 dex save. Go ahead. Fail. Yeah, screw you.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep failing. You know that's the rule.
Yeah.
It's the rule now.
He's ignoring the rules.
Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, goes to work.
All right.
Already. Three straight.
1, 2, 3, straightforward.
Give me a DC 11 dex save.
11.
11. It's easy. Yeah, but a 1 is still a 1. All right, no problem. And what you noticed is the two of you have been quote unquote attacked. The others haven't noticed because that you see it in the last second, but you see it go along those baggy things. They seem to like jump. They jump out and towards you, and then you just kind of move out of their way. They're so slow. That's why it's a DC 11. They don't have an attack roll. They just have a very low 2-hit roll for all intents and purposes with a DC 11. So you see these things. There's several of them jump, and they just kind of land on the ground. Yes. Easy to hit, hard to kill. Nope.
Okay. And
All right. So move to radiant. The picture, you look at that. That's what it looks like. Only maggots versus those hers. It looks like that.
Okay.
He already is.
All right.
Goes to Holden.
You gonna go up and attack it? Yeah.
Why not?
AC 11 dex first.
12 minus
11
1
minus
is
10. Out of 11.
No hit.
All right. No.
No. That's
that was
these
a saving.
these maggot thingies jump out at you, just kind of move out of the way.
Now you can roll again to hit. Oh, yeah. 14 plus 8 is
7 plus 8.
15.
Easy to.
No, no, they
You
gotta roll
gotta
again.
roll again.
Oh.
Yeah, easy there.
All right. 7 plus 8. So another 15.
30 points of damage.
That's good.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, over half in the first go. Both of you, DC 13 spawn.
Okay, Phil. What's your con?
He's +2.
So,
Yeah.
And then, well, plus he's proficient.
so yeah, so yeah, that,
He's gonna make
he's
it.
gonna fail.
All right.
You
You'll
don't get
take
9 point. You don't have 9 point bonus.
you'll take 5 points of necrotic damage. Jared will take nothing. When
3.
you hit it, this like gaseous stuff spews from it, and it's not poison, it's necrotic. It sucks your life away.
You take 3 versus the.
So every time you hit it, it just pop, pop, pop. It's like all those magnet things, just pop, 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 pop.
Hey,
Which gives you warning that if they hit you, that's what they do.
Be careful of this thing.
all right. Now it goes to me, huh? Well,
Immediate, it's only 5 feet. It's directly around it.
all right. So
It's like when you see the gas and just kind of pop out all around. Thank you, sir. I like hearing that. Don't forget to move. Okay.
So, I'm assuming no metal.
Can you do me a favor? Just not interlock it. Can you please go downstairs and close the door?
Yeah.
And lock.
I'm assuming no metal armor on this guy.
No, those worms aren't metal. Those worms are its armor.
I think a 25 should hit.
Anything above a 10 will hit.
10 electric damage.
Okay, they got to do DC 13 con saves again. It's every hit.
DC 13 con save, sir.
All right.
Then I hate this.
Oh, no.
No, no, no.
What was the number?
The light would still be on. Oh, did Susie turn the lights off? Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
And right. 13. Every time they take damage, you got to make that roll.
Yeah. You're hitting these worms and they pop.
Wait, okay.
Ugh.
All right, hey, there's.
And that's just when you hit them and they pop, you kind of go, hold your breath in for a second. Okay, it's only that round, but it's like, you ever see the mushrooms you're kicking, they puff up.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of get the same constant puff, and you kind of, whoa, I don't want that. I don't want to suck that in.
Every time they take damage, I gotta make a DC.
Whenever they take damage,
It takes damage. Yeah.
other than a certain type of damage.
Top of the round.
At the beginning of your turn, DC 11, deck. That's the first thing you do.
$15.
Yeah. Again, those are, you're seeing these. It starts at the beginning of it's automatic. Everybody at the beginning of the round, those things can hop out 30 feet.
They're 30 feet.
Right, but it's a modification of what this is. Theirs originally was 30. I cut it to 10, and I added the puffing damage.
Okay, so.
I get a creature, and I
So
so
it's
what I
a
want to
10,
be.
so it's a 10.
They jump. That's what I was saying. They jump out 10, and like I said, DM to DM kind of
Yeah.
thing where I modify creatures. People are so used to them. The original, they jump out 30 feet, but I added that popping, which doesn't exist. So that's the modification. It's jumping out 30 feet. They only go 10 feet, but every time you hit, you have that DC as you pop them. Because these needed to be something different than what this was, but that is so close. Like, okay, I can make these modifications.
Okay.
Now your attack.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. 18 hit.
Oh, easy to hit, hard. Well, it should have been hard to kill, but that's not proven to be very true.
Does an 11 hit.
Yes, actually, 11 hit.
Okay.
Mind you, when you hit, you got two because it's every hit. It's not just one hit. It's every time you pop, 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 pop. You pop, pop, pop. There's a DC 13 con save every time you take 2d6 necrotic.
So Jared needs to make two.
Two of
saves.
them. True roll.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13.
No.
That's 21.
The second one.
21.
Points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't prove to be as
11.
tough as I thought.
Yeah. He failed one.
Failed one. The fail is 7 points of necrotic.
And then. Use divine smite, which I believe is 2d8.
It's at level 1. Oh, wait, no, it's I don't, I'm not sure how.
He said your camera's still on.
My camera's still off. My camera is on.
Oh, I just heard camera off.
You know what?
Well, you got another pen right here. Probably when you knocked everything down. It's just scrap paper, so.
Yeah.
True.
Sure, it's on
I'm pretty sure it's on the floor, and it's kind of hard to get to the floor.
And it is not a fiend or undead.
No,
Okay.
Just a
So,
monstrosity.
it's actually cursed.
That's going to take 11 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
And
Yeah,
that,
the original thing was
It was
medium
like-
undead, but this because I don't. There's nothing undead. It is a curse. It's part of the curse that happened here.
You have yourself a beautiful cup of coffee over there. You beautiful ray of fucking things.
The thing is, where I don't care about the flavor so much, I got no taste buds right now.
Yeah.
They're barely there. Because I'm just stuffed up and the asthma, and I'm like,
But it's coffee.
yeah, it just give me I can actually taste the coffee.
Yeah.
Did you try one of the I don't know what they're called, the nose things that squirt water up there and it flushes it all out?
No, the Versage, whatever they're called. You know, it's one of the things I keep meaning to buy because every year I go through this.
Yeah.
And then it ends and I stop thinking about it. So,
Well, you're talking like a neti pot or something?
no, it's a Versage, because the guy promotes it as a Versage. It's like a saline. You squeeze it in and it goes
Salt
up.
water,
And it shoots. Yeah.
And it squirts. I've never used them, but everybody tells. My wife and I just looked at one at Walmart. You shoot it up your nose and like it cleans out all your
Yeah.
sinuses. Like
Well, a neti pot does the same thing. A neti pot, you have
Anyway, let's keep going.
yeah, okay,
water with salt.
yeah.
I know what he's talking about.
All right. So
I'm all done. So
I just don't need to put on,
It's turn.
on
It's turn.
YouTube that I'm going to be snotting all over the place.
Yeah.
As I just said, I'm going to snot all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it has no concept of life and or death.
that's good.
So, oh no, it like that command doesn't last a minute like the other one.
You're gonna make me look again. Sorry.
I think
You know, I'm just going to leave it. I don't
Hold
wanna
on,
stop.
sir.
Well, it's just gonna attack you. You're the target, 'cause you said come to me.
No, it's only one round.
I don't care. It's gonna come to you. It has no breaking power. It is just a bunch of, it's a colony of
Yep.
worms. 18, 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. It does claw you for 9 points.
Oh, yeah, you really do something.
5, yep.
Oh, I'm heavily congested here. It's all way up and deep into the sinuses. The wife goes, "You're sick. You're sick." No, I feel perfectly fine. I'm not sick at all. I'm not laying down with the ache,
Yeah.
the cold, and the confidence. It's all.
So
I feel perfectly fine. The problem is, this is for my. The problem is I'm getting double whammy. I got the sinuses and the asthma, so it's making me sound 10 times worse than I actually feel.
Yep.
I feel fine. If it weren't for this, I could run, jump, I could do whatever. Plus 7 points of necrotic.
All right, so 4 for you.
Yeah, when it claws, the claw damage, but it seems to suck the life from you.
Yep.
And that's it. It's go.
Mark. Bueller. Vegetables. Okay. Cool.
No, for cutting meat. How dare you? Yeah. I get yelled at too. You got to cut vegetables on the vegetable board, meat, chicken stuff on the meat, chicken board.
I just pull out a plastic cutting board thing and I cut whatever I want on whatever the cutting board is.
I do like this.
My wife and I do the same.
I hold it in my hand and I cut it into the pan. So. All right, do your attack. Come on, drop this thing. It should have been tougher, but they can't make it.
11.
11 hits. I'm sure you're going to do at least 6 points of damage unless you roll crappy. Yeah, do your dex 11
Dex
check. 'Cause
11
you're at the
check.
10 feet. It had 6 points. That's it. No, that's a dex.
That's your
That's-
dex check.
That's a check.
DC 11 dex check.
It's not a save. It's a check. You just move it out of the way. It's like an armor class.
Now everybody has to, because he got hit once.
Yeah,
everybody-
only those two, because that's only a 5-foot radius. The popping, the exploding. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, DC 13 con saves, both of you. Come on, Jared. I know you have a hard time focusing, but you're in the middle of it.
Nat 20.
13.
Yeah, okay, nothing. You just do that quick hold breath, and it drops right down. Like I said, it's like the puff mushrooms. You kick them in.
Search the area. I'm not gonna touch him, but search the area.
Well, all around him, and in a 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
Those maggoty worms are crawling all over the place.
Okay. Check the table, check the balls.
Okay. You too. That's 11. Like I said, those maggoty things, they're in the thick of them.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, 19. That's definitely.
All right. As you're standing there and he starts looking, you're kind of looking around. You see one of these crawling in, you're not giving it any thought, and it burrows into your ankle.
But he notices.
Yeah, you can see it because he's
No,
looking.
he
You can
knows.
see it burrow into.
Yeah.
Mind you, these aren't little bitty things. They're almost the size of a pinky. That's why they do such damage. They're.
Take it out. Okay, dig it out. Use zap. Pull him away, and tell Jerry to get away from that pile, and then I will zap it with shocking grass.
Do your damage.
This is gonna be fun. 8 point.
Or back you.
Yeah, you take 4. Oh, well, it all depends.
That's direct. You're not doing that damage thing. Again, this is a DM call me just kind of seeing it because you're purposely hitting him with full damage to kill this worm,
Right.
8
and
points.
you don't know how to.
Well, we don't know whether it all depends on how much. Does he take the full 8?
Yeah,
Okay.
he can handle it.
And I'll.
No, he takes the full 8, but you don't know if it killed the worm inside, burrowed inside. You don't know if it killed it or not.
I'm gonna try and dig it out then.
Uh,
Medicine.
no. You dig it with your dagger.
Yeah.
This is a take 20, just so you know.
Right.
Part 1 is you're digging it out with your dagger. So you're doing dagger damage. So roll your damage. Minus any strength bonus because you're doing surgical.
Well, my strength bonus is a -1.
It doesn't matter. You're purposely not adding any strength to it.
No, I am purposefully adding this strength. It's a -1.
Don't do that. So he digs in for 1. Subtract your medical, which is a minimum of 1, i.e. 0. That's what I was doing. You're trying to do it. So I'm gonna have your medical
The roll was 2. I've already subtracted 1.
right, but you're gonna your minimum 1 with your medical. You can't add. You can't do
Oh,
more. Understand what I'm saying? You're doing a surgical cut
Oh no, that was the damage from my
damage, and your -1 is 1,
right.
and your medical is what?
My medical is a 7.
Minimum of 1.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you had done 7 points of damage, it still would have been 0.
Okay.
You're using you're doing a medical procedure. You're not digging
Right.
into it.
Right. Okay.
So you're doing your damage, subtract your medical on it to.
So, yeah.
Got what I'm saying here?
Yeah. All right. Now. Okay.
And you cut this thing out. This just a shriveled fried thing because you fried it.
Well, that was the first thing I want to do. Is I want
Thank
to
you.
try it before it got to your heart. If I remember
I
correctly,
changed scope.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I take things that you like just play for a long time that you are aware of.
Yep.
And you know what they do.
Some things, if they get to your heart,
They kill you.
they kill you, or have other effects. But
Well,
There
once he said it burrowed in, my next thought was take the foot. No.
You saw the first Mummy movie
Yeah, probably.
with Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
You know, who's still a good actor. I don't know why people give him such a hard time. You know, he had these medical conditions, got fat, you know, but still, he's good. But if you saw the movie, you remember the guy. Oh, these are beautiful. He's cutting those bugs out because they were gold plated. They didn't want gun on them. That's what was happening. That thing was crawling up you.
Yep.
They eventually get to the brain and kill you and lay eggs.
there's basically a group of them there. I'm gonna
Right.
hit that whole group with shocking grasp until they all stop wiggling.
It's just one hit. You know, they're basically one hit point creatures. They're nothing. The problem is if I get in you and I start burrowing, then it's a whole. That's the problem. Oh, good. They finally found the bird feeder. I moved it. My birds were just feeding out there where I couldn't tape them. So I moved it over there. So there you go, guys. They hadn't been touching those other feeders. There you go. You finally found the food. There you go. Because of my watch hours, I like to put it out there during the day and, you know, just let the birds do their thing. Okay, so it was supposed to be tougher, but it had a very small hit points. And the problem with it was the popping and the burrowing maggoty thing. If you did not do the healing that you needed to do to stop this, basically after X amount of days, you never feel it. Because think of it like a slug. You don't feel it. Once it is, you're like, okay, I must have killed it. After X amount of days, it reaches your brain, lays eggs. X amount of days later,
And then you turn into that thing.
you turn into that thing. They start hatching, and And what it is, they hatch into you, and your body is just, you're just, unfortunately, using cancer as a thing, because cancer sucks, but like cancer gets all over your body and then starts coming out. These things start to hatch, and then they jump all over. That's how they reproduce.
Is there anything in the table or the wall?
The table has a lot of cutlery and stuff on it.
Cutlery. Take a peek. Just cutlery.
Unless you do something else, just cutlery. Cutlery, bowls, tankard. Like I said, it's a break room. It has all this stuff. It's all dusty and not used, but that's what you think.
Hold on a second. Back.
Yes, yes. Hey,
Oh, you're locked. Suzanne.
think about. Oh, you're lost.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mind just posting on Facebook? Gas is down 10 cents. Nice price front. We still hate you. What next? Cheaper groceries? Please.
Yeah. But that's the liberals they're complaining about.
He's a diehard Republican, so
Yeah, that's why believe me, I got the sarcasm there.
yeah.
Like when eggs went down, they're like, "Ooh." Yeah, and
Oh boy.
Ron, I'm just gonna gather everything up, and then after my next rest, I'll be able to do it at magic.
when you do your detect magic, and this is for everything you gather, because some things it's like I'm not going to give it to you, I'm giving you the hint that unless,
No,
but you always do.
yeah.
But what is the tankard is called? The tankard of sobriety.
Thank you. Alrighty, okay. Does it say where that is from?
Is that a part? If I recall correctly, I looked at basically you tell them to keep filling your tankard, and you can do the act drunk, but you never it's sobriety. You drink all you want, but you don't actually get drunk, if I recall correctly. But it was in Xanathar.
That's all I get.
It's only cursed if you don't want to get. It's only cursed if you want to get drunk.
Tankard has a stern face sculpted into one side. You can drink ale, wine, or any other non-magical alcoholic beverage poured into it without becoming inebriated.
Yeah.
Tankard has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison.
Right. It keeps you from getting drunk. So if you want to keep drinking and you want somebody to think you are just absolutely plastered,
If nobody wants it, I'll take it.
it's one of those fun little items that you can do a lot with it role play wise.
That sounds like a fun little thing to play with.
You want it? Or
Well, you can hold on to it. No,
you need it? All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of these things. There's a lot of magical items out there that, what am I going to do with that? Well,
Basically,
it's like the wand of, I'm sorry, the staff of butterflies.
Yeah.
What does that do? Well, you
probably
throw
make
butterflies
butterflies.
and they're distracted for that round. They have disadvantage on the next attack because these butterflies are flying all around them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do with people that don't think you can do anything with.
The thing is, with my tankard, I could win all kinds of drinking contests.
Yeah, absolutely.
Find the champion.
You could do a lot of fun things with that thing.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So
Okay.
I was
there's a bunch of cutlery.
There's a bunch of cutlery and stuff. He just scooped it all up. Where you been? There is no exit way here, by the way.
There is.
is not.
Is not. Okay.
That's why I put the doors where they were. I just needed the room.
Yeah, right. You will be late. The front. Okay, Mr. Ronald. Here we
Well, since there is no door.
go. Well, there's a door there. There we go.
That's what you think.
Okay, well,
And
guess-
it's not exactly that, but it's there's tools and stuff on that.
Okay.
They look like tinker's tools.
so I'll just go up to the desk and I'll do an investigative.
Wait, look under there. Look under that. Yes, lift up the.
All right, sure, I'll look. A 10.
Well, plus your next. I'm helping you.
Oh.
It's an advantage.
All right, you go there. You're looking around.
No, he is a -1. Oh, you get somebody with a -1 and a 0 modifier, and we're just sitting there. Hey,
Hey, look at this. What's that?
I don't know. Well, that looks like a hammer.
When you walk up there, you start checking around. Take 8 points of acid damage,
4 points.
and the bottom part of your armor, your shoes, as it were, melt away. You are
So
barefoot.
you take 4.
Out! Out! Oh, you! Hey, be careful.
Oh. Hey, look, man. This is a no barefoot area.
Yeah, you see me step back.
And as you step back, it covers the table and everything. So it's all one big thing.
What is
It's
it?
amorphous, greenish, but clear. You didn't see it because it looks like the floor. Forms up. It gets its surprise attack as it shoots out 2 pseudopods, one to you and one to there. Just
One to each of us, huh?
yeah, it basically tries to slap you.
Oh,
On the cleric, I know they ain't gonna hit nothing, and over there, they ain't gonna hit nothing.
all
There you
right.
go to initiative.
Aha! Initiative, folks. Initiative.
11.
12 for me.
3.
-1 is 2 for Holden. What's your initiative? Oh, you're 29. Okay. So you're first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got 2 of us. You got 2 of us right next to it.
Immune sneak attack.
And immune to sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack says you're finding the place to stick it right and get it right. It's an amorphous blob. It has no
Front
Critical.
front, back, critical.
No sneak attack
No
damage.
sneak attack damage, just regular damage.
Yep.
Well, his shoes, his feet.
Shoes.
Stabity, stabity. If you roll a 1, the 10 feet, yep, that would be Sir Paladin. Roll your damage because that's who you stuck. See, it's getting noon, then slowly starting to
Yeah.
clear up. Part of that is it's warming up.
Yep.
Actually, I'm gonna thank the coffee for it.
How much? So 4, and I say 3.
Just so he knows, that is backstab damage. It's immune to it. You're not. He accidentally hits him because he's going for the backstab. Backstab damage. It is a surprise hit.
So 5.
I got this reach. Oh, actually, to reach, he can move back, but he would have had to get the 10 feet.
Yep.
He'd have been there.
Damn.
Yeah, because it does. Because he hit him, it is going to bounce. This thing is easy to hit. It's just what it does is just nastiness.
All right. So yes, it did. It had a surprise turn.
Well,
All right.
I am going to disengage. Go back here. And when I am going to bonus. Rick,
Yep. No. Because you haven't had a turn. He has this bonus.
two damage, so. And then. And you know what? Hey. All right. No. That is what I am going to do.
Okay.
Actually, 3. I'm gonna back out here for the moment. Then I can always just move into what I need to do.
All right. You feel the yeah.
Oh, Ron, hold on just a second. I am gonna take a bonus action as I move past him, smack him upside the head for no damage. Mark, as I move past you, you're upside the back of the head.
Well, I'm also going to disengage.
Well, okay. We heard his
Mm,
feelings.
We shouldn't have said that.
that's-
All right. Well, it'll just move forward and it will take him to the same space because they can. So he's in its space. 2 pseudopods try to smack the bugbear.
19 is
Yeah, I got a 17 and a 14. It's not with advantage. They can do it. two pseudopods. So let me look at it. Pluses. Plus 5, so yeah, you got a 19 and a 22.
Yeah, that'll.
Oh, the bugbear will cave. 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, so it's 7 bludgeoning.
Plus. Ooh, this is a sting. I mean, literally sting. Plus 13. Or 8. It's 13 plus 16.
29.
Okay, that's the first hit.
All right, so
That I got 4 more to go.
4 more.
I hit him twice.
Ah,
It's 48 acid damage per other hit. I hit him with both hits. That's why I said add it all up for me. Add another 9.
I get what was the? You said 13 and 16 before.
Yeah.
13 and 16 is 29 and 9 is 36.
Plus another 5.
41.
Plus he's standing in the acid. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on a minute.
Plus, and this is why it moves in. When it moves in, it covers all that area, and you get automatic acid damage. Is it like him? It's burning his shoes and stuff, which is another 2d8, so another 7.
Your total is 48. Your uncanny dodge brings it to 24.
So it was all one attack.
That was no. That was 2 attacks and 2 automatic.
Well, yeah,
2 attacks, the 13 and stuff. Those were the pseudopods.
right.
And then the automatic, the last 2d8 was just a goo. It covers and he's standing in it.
Right. Now
You would have you have
you have
no. He
29
has the punch only the first attack. Each punch does acid damage. He doesn't dodge that.
Okay.
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 The first 2 I rolled, the d8 that I rolled first, those damages, those are the pseudopods. That's what he
so,
wanted.
so on the 13th, so you take 6 of that. So um,
And the rest is all acid.
and then 35 more on top of that.
Yeah, he can't dodge the acid. That splatters him. That like digs into you and really just kind of pumps it in, almost like a poison, but it's not. It burns you.
All right.
And as soon as you come into melee range of it in that 5-foot circle, you take d8 points of damage.
Well, you are. I'm assuming you will bonus action disengage after. After, yeah, on your
Yeah,
next
the
turn.
problem is if it hits you, if it punches you, that damages. Man, it's the acid that it starts to corrode you with.
Yeah.
Yes. It's when you enter or exit. It's like a one-shot deal. It came to him and he took the damage. When he starts his turn, he's still in it and he has to get out.
Okay. All right. So it
Goes to hold.
Holden. All right. So, let's
15. 16.
What are you doing exactly?
Well,
Can I mention something to Ron before he goes? Because you weren't paying attention.
You gotta pay attention, son.
This is basically a big pile of acid. It melted his shoe. Okay. And it's melting his shoe.
yeah.
So anything that is metal or like clothing, this will destroy.
Also,
Such as
So what about a bow and arrow?
that could possibly do something.
Or roll a 16.
All right, plus 3 minus 1. 17, 18.
Oh, it's really super easy to hit.
And my
It's that's their corrosiveness. Their armor class is only a 7.
short bow.
Short bows should be a D6. There you go.
Yeah, it does +2. So 8.
Okay. And then your second attack?
He had no, I think he.
Now.
Okay.
Okay.
You go like this, and that bowstring, nah.
Yeah. All right.
Bowstrings always snap on the front.
And you can back up. It's always a.
It kind of takes away his, okay, that's when I come close. Oh, crap.
It's not bad.
All right. Now goes top of the round.
Oh.
Mark.
Mark, just so you know, your AC, what kind of armor do you wear? Oh, shit.
Is on.
Yeah, your studded leather. Yeah, his armor class is down by 2. 2 hits.
But they can back away, right?
Okay. You back away, it's only 1 point of acid. It's when you start or end your turn, or if it comes up to you. And it
Okay.
kind of forces the issue.
All right. 1 point.
Vorpal, yeah, I need to pass him a tissue. For crying for the damage.
Yeah.
He said, have a heart, have a heart. I told him what it was. Like, oh. Well, you never hit it with your short sword. You stabbed the paladin in the back with it. Don't bring me down.
18. And so he's going to attack us. On it?
Yeah.
All right.
So he's got it close again.
So he
Only the
just
5
backed
foot.
up and then he can back up again.
They're easy to hit. It's only AC 7. It's not a hard thing to hit. It's this very slow amorphous goo.
Wait.
No. This actually is only token for the bow.
Nah.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what you got it for. Boom. It's too late to re-roll anything, but that's the one just is like, and the arrow just drops to the ground. You pick it back up and use it. I'm just going to kind of backpack that way.
Okay. You doing anything over there, buddy?
Kind of 4. But just so only your character gets one of these at the beginning of each game
You
session.
done?
Yeah.
Ron, did you hear him?
No, I'm talking to Jared.
What he was talking to Holden. What were you?
I wouldn't talk to Holden. I'll talk to Jared. Okay, what did you use to do the damage?
Short sword.
Regular short sword, right? Yeah, okay, it's -1 to hit, -1 to damage. It is corroded.
All right. Next door, it takes 14 electric damage.
Modification.
Lightning. Electric. Okay.
No. Oh. Oh, damn it. Not electric. Okay. Not electric. I changed it because there's a curse sort of thing here. So it's a black pudding, but not a black pudding at the same time.
Gotcha.
But the electric is not one of the changes I did. Or should I say electric is one of the changes I did. I removed electric. Oopsie.
Yep.
So damage.
It was 14 electric.
Okay. Dig better. And Tony? Not the Tony.
Not supposed to do that. So.
There we all are. That's why I'm just hitting it with.
Well, when you hit it with the lightning, you realize that it affected you. When you hit it, that like a bubble that shakes and pops and a lot of pop out.
Yeah.
You can tell that you're definitely damaged it. Let's say a blind because it has no eyes. Amorphous mass, that's why it's immune to critical hits and backstab because there's no. It's just a puddle.
All right, I'm gonna use
Oh, except if you do it with a critical magic attack, that's different because that's not physical. That's just hitting it solid. I think my boy's dying over there. That's okay, son. Yeah, a
I'm
little less
gonna
than
cast
$1.
Cure Wounds on myself because I
Yep. And you got back up, Eddie?
Okay, let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Makes it to here.
Makes it into Jared.
So, Jared, you will take 6 points of acid damage. And it will try to punch Jared and punch him because it hits 2 targets. The food, twin is food. That acid is actually eating you. So Jared with a 5 is something I won't hit the broadside of the barn.
What was it? 6?
6 acid.
Acid, yeah, 'cause it's burning through your feet. And then our buggy, a 9 plus. No, 2 pseudo slam, but totally missed. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not that bludgeoning damage that hurts. It's burning you up after. That's really sucky.
All right. So you start in it. So What's his damage?
That's it.
No, when you start, if it moves to you, that's like a free attack on it. If you start or end your turn in its puddle, you take a D8. So if I can move to you, it's almost like giving that extra little point because it's flowing into you. 3.
3.
It doesn't do a lot. It's like the puddle that's just part of it. It takes up those 4
Now
squares.
you can shoot your arrow.
I need to repair my bow.
No,
No, you use your thing.
you use you use that. So
So,
Yeah, you use
Now you
that.
can roll.
And,
roll 2 times again. That'll
13.
that'll hit.
Go ahead.
3.
3 is 3.
That'll hit.
All right. And 5.
It all adds up.
Yes, it do.
Yeah, when those arrows go into the stuff again, think of it. You hit this puddle, and you see that those arrows they just melt.
Yep.
Just melt away.
Yep. All right. Now goes to Mark. You can bonus disengage. Sorry. Nothing. Yes, it is.
Yep, it moved 20, came right up to you. You're not in this fast, and I was 5 feet away. It can't move that fast. That's the thing. It's just a slow bloody thing. Yeah, very easy to hit. It's real issue is its secondary damage. Yeah, and the short sword, depending upon if you want to drop it or keep it, is -1/-1. You know what's funny is I would say, hey, give me some of those sickles. If he stuck you like these things.
Okay. Nina.
Yeah, when I hit it with 2 pseudopods, and like I said, it's that they're 48 per hit. We took 8d8 and it just melted his crap.
Well, yeah.
13 electric lightning. Okay. And now it goes to
Goes to not Tony.
not the
I gotta keep moving where we're fighting here. And run away. Yeah, stay away from it. That's the thing.
okay. So
Yeah, you can make a
Constitution saving throw. Con, what is it? Because they have immunity.
that's thunder wave.
Yeah, not that. That's actually he splatters it. He says splatter. Con save? Okay, I rolled I can't roll high enough. It's like,
Nope.
yeah, that bonuses ain't even close to high enough.
All right. So
Got a good con, but really high
you
enough.
need to go
nope.
up here.
No, I do not.
No, really?
It's range.
15-foot cube.
2. Yeah. 15. You have to go up. It has to be
not 15 away, it's 15 square.
It's 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, and actually it goes up and it goes down as well. So if you want thunder wave, you have to be there. You're not in it pool,
Yeah, you stay out of its pool, so you don't take that down, but
So
you
it-
need to.
so it does, and then it says 5, and then you can just back up.
I have an idea, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do this, okay? Wait.
So you move 10. Okay.
You take 11 points of damage.
With
Thunder.
Thunder.
Boom. All right.
Move 10, so I'm gonna give it an attack of opportunity, right? If I move away.
Right, because that's 2 attacks. It can try to pop you one time.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go up in the air here. Everybody's all over the place. Everybody's everywhere. Let me see. There we go. Hang on. Everybody's all over the place. There we go. Okay. Attack of opportunity. Probably won't hit. 17. What's your plus? 18, 19, 20, 22.
Make it.
Nothing. A lot of it, like I said, a lot of these things with your with all your armor class stuff, it's not. Yeah, if I can get a punch in, great, but it's just that automatic, just that D8, just get that pull in there, and you can see when it absorbs whatever as it's melting your feed or it absorbs it. It's actually eating it. One thing I took away is the original creature actually healed X amount, but I needed to quote unquote rest to actually heal.
Okay.
Come on, creature, come at me. Let's go.
But it's gonna, actually it will, because you're the closest. Can't reach anybody else. It can get to you. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wow. The good part is he's not in I'm gonna burn my toes damage.
Yeah.
But 2 pseudopods. 4+ on the way for the hit. 22?
Nope.
All right. Holden. 5, 6, and you can take a shot with your boat. 2 shots with your boat. That's gonna hit.
That'll hit.
8. No.
That will not.
What do you roll? One.
One.
All right.
Why is it with always? It's
Roll your
always,
damage.
it's always the bow.
No, this time, because I broke the bow last time. This time I'm having you hit your partner. There's a reason for it, because he's quick. The first hit goes in and hits it, and the thing just kind of into just a puddle as he kills it, and that second arrow keeps going straight. That's why. Okay, it just kind of drops. He's like, "Oh crap!" The arrow comes. Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I said it doesn't break the bow this time. It goes flying. But he did 2 points above its damage threshold, just enough for it to drop, and then the second arrow keeps going.
I just back up a few feet.
All right. You're taking more damage from red than bow.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was,
Right.
trying, I was trying to
Oh, that's
lure
funny
that
as
thing
hell.
away from everybody else.
All right. So, how many are you down?
The room itself, like I said, the only thing of worth in there
Okay.
is it does have tinker tools. They
Tinker.
were doing it. Yeah,
Tinker.
it wasn't actually on the table because it doesn't actually dissolve wood. Say, so it was underneath it. There's the puddle underneath it, and then when you stepped in it, then it
All right.
potted up.
It does 11 plus your con bonus. All right. 11 plus your con bonus. There is 11 plus your bonus is 2, so 13 you get healed. And and I get
Nice.
me because I keep taking damage from him. Go ahead.
All right. I am not going because it's 12:15. I'm looking at
Yep.
the next one. I don't want to get caught up into it because I got 4 Dark Bolt Disturbance, which can take a hit, an Eye, which you've dealt with, but it also has 4 cultists. So there's 4, 8. There's 9 individuals.
Yeah.
The cultists, they're nothing. You can't drop. But the regular cult, the regular Darklings is what they're called. They have 55 hit points. Then I has 80. So that's a bit of a fight. With just the 4 cultists being die for me. You're talking 8 hit points AC, I think 12.
Well, I know that I am, I don't have a lot of gold for it, so.
Well, the problem is you're in the thick of it. So
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got what, 4 or 5 rooms left?
Mm,
Because it was, I think it was like 13 rooms.
13 rooms. For heals?
Yeah, if you need them. Here, suck on this.
I mean, I can,
Well, everybody has 5.
I've got a, what did you give him? Use a gillis kit on him?
Yeah, heal his kit on everybody.
Okay.
This is acid damage. It's just burn damage, basically. So I can just,
it is. It's just burn damage. And the healing kits have the salves and everything like that. You kind of wrap the feet up in it.
yep.
You gotta go. You gotta go to the city and then find an armor smith to repair it.
You know, the one.
Well, you're leather armor. You actually need a leather worker, but again, it's a city. You got it all.
It's basically it's going to be 10% of the cost. That was masterwork studded, wasn't it? So it's 10% of the cost. So what was it, 165? So 16 and a half gold.
Well, wait, for that again?
It's 150 plus the cost plus added to the base cost.
Oh, the base?
Oh wait, no, it's 300 for armor.
Over
I was thinking weapons. Sorry, I was thinking 300 plus the base cost. Sorry, I was thinking weapons.
Understand that's for 2 hits.
Yeah, each of 2 hits.
8 minus 1 is a repair cost.
Yeah. So you got to do that twice.
You've got to do it twice.
Wow.
If you're minus 2, look at it. Yeah, you're looking 60, 70-ish, give or take. If it's 34, you're looking at 68 gold to repair it totally.
Well,
Yeah, but it's still masterwork.
wait.
But what it is, and it's 1 day per one,
So you need to.
so a couple of days.
Yeah, and when you get in, you need to just buy a new pair of boots.
Right. Right now he's barefoot, and I go by the damage curve with that. He took so much damage that it melted his boots.
I was looking for some sort of,
When we get back into town.
yeah, I was looking for some sort of
Understand,
different food.
while in here, depending upon your tools, you can make something for your feet. But you need any kind of tool. You're talking just basic. For instance, you go to the table of the crate and you smash them, and you just tie the wood things underneath. You just get the rope and tie them under your feet, so you're not. Because I will. After this, if you don't do that, it's like your movements are halved because you're stepping on rocks and stone and it's hurting. So you're automatically in rough terrain because you got nothing protecting your feet. And it's easy enough. Go in there, smash, time on it. Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable, but you're not.
I mean, me, I'm just gonna grab somebody's shoes off their feet that were in that room.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no, they're all quote unquote medium size, and it's not. They don't go with foot sizes. Just go if you're medium, and there's plenty plus ones over there to find somebody that has their same.
If they're a little tight, my steel toes will just poke them out.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
just cut it and let your toes stick
Well,
out.
like I said,
Huh?
they don't get to shoe size. They just say medium.
Yeah.
And there's
I'll do that too.
there's almost a dozen. So after you're going to find a pair of shoes that will fit and get rid of that problem.
All right. Yay. So how many more rooms did you say we have?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you how many actually.
Oh, we have a map. They gave us a map of the place.
I know, but you're going to make it.
I think there's four.
5. I think
1,
it's
2, 3,
4 or 5, I believe.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's one that's an A. There's an 11 and 11A. It's like a little side closet.
Yeah,
I thought we did more than 2 rooms.
No, you've done 1, 2, 3, 4. You did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And then there's room 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11A, 12, and 13.
We did 1, 2, 3, 4.
You did 1 through 5, and 7.
So we did.
So you did 6 rooms,
We've done 6 rooms out of 13.
right?
So
These you had 7, actually 8, because there's 11 and there's 11A, which is like a little.
well, I might have to,
and I know there's 1, 2, 3 right there. So we got those 3, and then basically another 3.
Yeah, everything behind you has been cleared.
Basically everything on one side of the.
Well, most, because these 2 doors, they go to separate rooms. Because you got the map,
Right.
okay? You went here, 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 but you didn't go to these,
Right.
which are those 2 right there.
And what about that one?
Well, that door continues down. It's these 2 that don't continue down. That's these 2 doors that you're having.
All right.
As you went straight down, you want to make sure all this was clear because there's a door here. And even the doors to each of these. So,
all right. Yeah, like I said,
yeah, those are rooms 6 and 8. You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
okay.
7.
2 level 2 cells left. 2 level 2 cells left.
I got 1 level 2 and 3 level 1 plus my campaign.
I have no.
Like that matter?
And you're less than halfway.
So
Hey, that little blobby
Ron's
thing.
happy.
That little blobby thing scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Me too. Well, hold on a minute. Holden almost took me down.
Yeah. All right. So what we got? So we're. Yeah. Thing is though. Did they?
Okay,
That's
let's second half an hour. I want to look at some of these that I do a DM call on that don't take time.
The question is, does the map show?
Room 8,
Okay.
okay?
Which
That's
is
this one over here,
okay.
okay? There's, I'm just gonna, like I said, this a DM call sometimes because of the time frame. When you go to that one,
Yeah.
it is a ruined library.
So what library?
Ruined.
Ruins library. Okay. And do some second searching.
There was a fight of some kind that went on here.
Yeah.
You see arrows, a lot of them are broken, stuck into the wood. All useless, but there's one arrow that looks pristine.
115 arrow. And yeah, that I'll do the detect mag. I'll stick it
Uh-huh.
in the same pile.
The arrow is called the unbreakable arrow. It's in sand. In other words, one of those arrows you can keep going back and picking up as long as it doesn't go into the water and sink or drop in the swamp or anything.
Okay.
That is one of the reasons when I got this, one of the reasons why every time you shoot an arrow, you don't recollect them. I consider them broken or they're bent.
But this one.
This one is the unbreakable arrow.
Here you go. Since you like to use arrows, you get an unbreakable arrow.
Don't lose that one.
And a cane. It's called the Veteran's Cane.
All right.
That's in Zans too. So I use Zans a lot with things all better. And that's just that room because there's nothing else in there. It's a search room.
Okay.
So that doesn't really take up a lot of game time. That's a quick, get that room out of the way.
The veteran's cane. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. When you grasp it and use a bonus action to speak the command word. So I'm assuming that it transforms into an ordinary longsword and ceases to be magical. But I'm assuming with the command word it transforms back. It's a non-magical sword so you're using it.
Right.
So I imagine it's more than just a one-shot deal.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it'll have to be. Basically, what it is, I lost my weapons. I pull out the cane. I say the word. I've got this backup weapon.
Also, if you're just sitting there walking with it, no one's gonna take a walking stick from the old man.
Right, that's what it is. You're in the bar. You're there
Right,
with
so
your
what is it?
walking stick.
It's a walking. It's a cane. It's a regular cane.
You
Use it
know
like a
you know the canes with the that actually have a sword in it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But it's the command word. You don't put it turns into it. So you got this cane. You say a command word, and you have it, and it's pretty cool.
It's a non-magical sword, but it transforms back and forth to a cane. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you're walking around in this cane. Guys come at you, and you brandish your cane. You go sword. You know, you have a
Brandon
long
Kane,
sword.
and they're like, ah, yeah, right, old man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's something you'd like to. It's a long sword versus a big axe, but
No, I'm all set. We can put that in the party fund.
okay. All right. So that's where it's for the arrow.
Well, just one unbreakable arrow here.
For me. Thank you.
Yeah. It doesn't break.
Okay. Yeah, and you just recover it so basically, after every fight, your first shot, you can recover one arrow.
Yeah.
So you don't have
Even
to.
when you run out of arrows, you've always got one
Mm.
because it does not break.
So since I have 25 right here.
Yeah,
Right
you
now.
can use those up or use that one first. It's like I'm
Yeah.
keeping. It depends when you use it.
Okay.
I had a paper bag. Phone was on the wall.
We're-
Yeah, I
When you use
closed it.
those things in dungeons and there's no
Yeah, just use
windows,
24, that's fine.
there's
So
no
we've
windows,
already
no
got
what.
that. So we have this one next, and then we can go straight down.
Right.
Since we have a map. No, are there any secret entrances?
No, there's nothing secret. This is just what it is.
Okay.
Does this door lock?
All doors locked. If you close them behind you and lock them. Yeah.
You do a long rest on this one?
We could. However, we could also come up and out. But I don't know how all these guys got in here to begin.
Especially where we had to come down through. I don't know how they all got down in.
Actually, did we ask them how they got in?
Yeah. You can do a history because you can look at the bodies. They're pale and they're very shadowy.
Mm,
15. Yeah, at least one of their group
17.
You recognize these as they're shadow folk. They're called darkness.
Right.
They live in the shadow cell, which means they didn't come down here this way. Somebody opened a gate from the shadow cell to here, and they just stepped through like a door.
So they could probably go ahead and restock down there.
They can do anything. They can stick down back and forth. Their footmen, scouts, assassins, any type of player character type, these have the equivalent of they have, the shadow folk eye, the shadow folk assassin, the shadow folk servant, shadow,
I mean, I feel like we have enough.
Resources to do one more room at least.
Well, I mean, we have enough healing things to
Keep us going.
keep us going. It's just,
yeah, you
We
can
would have
you
to-
can
we
say
would-
you can say bodily okay, but now what's our spell capability?
Yeah.
that's what's low.
See, right now, I mean, I probably can get us through one more fight if I keep my level spells for heal. I've already done the healing kit for everybody. For instance, that. I mean, I'm down 15. I don't know how you are.
I'm okay. I'm only down 3. I mean, I could bring you right up to full health.
I don't know how far down are you?
47.
How-
47 out of 50.
Oh, so, and what about you, Mr. How bad are you?
53. No more life.
And you're out of lollipop? Lollipop, lollipop, la 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 la
What was
la.
that? It's 8 ball.
You should have
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a healing bomb?
I mean, you should have just asked. I mean, some of us have healing potions.
No, he has healing potions too, I believe.
Yeah, he just wanted to use up the
Lollipop.
lollipop.
You?
Yeah, you could.
But you didn't buy any. I would buy some.
You didn't buy any? Why not?
Bought other.
You bought other stuff.
That's the word. Story.
You didn't. You decided not to do the.
Yeah. My brain was with- He cares for the party.
Yeah. Easier. Okay. Well,
Social planning.
yeah, go for it. Climb the wall. You're causing us to. You're causing the paladin to climb the wall. All right. Yeah. All right. So, we are all set. I'm gonna shut down.
Yeah. They close it down about
Just a
a
little
little less
early,
than 30 minutes early.
but
And I don't want to get caught up into the next fight, and then you guys can decide what type of rest you're going to do, whether
Yeah.
you work a day or not.
now, see, I'm wary about them restocking.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of that.
I don't like the thought of that either. But, were there any
Anyway, I'm shutting down now so I can turn off the footer. Alrighty.
All right,
Talk with you tomorrow, Mark.
till next time.
Yeah. Alright. But, they didn't, there was no, um, the only question I have is, once we recover this for the society, they're gonna have to go ahead and bless you. They're gonna have to go ahead and
Yeah.
and protect it themselves, because if they popped in, they're nothing saying that they can't pop in again. So
I guess we'll figure it out. We'll find out.
yeah, I mean, we can probably do one more fight and survive heal wise, minimum. After that, we will consider. We will consider. Yeah. Ron, are we hitting